Okay, good late night, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I hope that your weather has been good and peace and blessings to those of you who are affected in any way by Helena because she's wreaking havoc. I want to say hello to Leo Lady and Cupcake. They are number one and number two on the moonwalk, waiting for us to begin. And Leo Lady, I love this. She says, good Saturday evening, Queen Legacy Moon and Queen Native. I love that. We have Cupcake, Nola Brown, Vicky Not Vicky, Trusting My Destiny, Justin's mom, Ricardo Gates. Hey, let's talk about it all. Jackie Gates, Dimples Wimples. Welcome. Welcome all of y'all. And only me, very cherry, is coming in. Folks is coming in. So I have one here, Native, as y'all can see. Say hi, Native, so that I know you hear me.
Hello, everyone.
Put a one in the chat if you hear Native.
Hope everyone is doing well.
So the voices that the only noise that you'll be hearing in my background is not that lady who I accidentally turned on who is reading my comments, but you will hear my you might hear my tea cup clinking on the little saucer. But other than that, everything's cool. So we are going to get into some of Native's favorite people. We're going to get into them.
They
What's
are indeed my favorite people. But you know, let me tell you something. I was minding my business on a Saturday, watching my football, just enjoying myself today. Kind of relaxing day, even though I did have to work, but it's okay. Worked a few hours, got some overtime. We all good with that. I was minding my business when all of a sudden I heard that me, Native Tribe, bashes black women. Now, I was kind of confused. I was kind of confused when I heard this news because it was news to me. Because if you've ever heard me speak about black women, you know I love me some black women, but some kind of way it got misconstrued, entangled. That some kind of way, me, me, me. I bash black women. So let me just set the record straight. Okay, I'm just gonna say this real quick. Um, if you consider the people that I drag on a nightly basis now, Sonya Waller Durham, the Jackson the Third, and Slorilla. These are two women who love black men who bash, and not only bash verbally, but in a lot of cases physically, in a lot of cases financially. Those are their targets and those are their victims. So if that's what you consider to be black women, because see, what I consider them to be are deplorable people who happen to be black and happen to be women, except for Sonya, we ain't really sure yet. So what I'm saying is this: if you support R. Kelly, if you support Nesto, if you support anybody that does harm to black women, your problem is not with me. That's what I'll say about that. Your problem should be with those people. Because see, me sitting here cracking jokes for a few hours, I haven't harmed anyone. But these quote unquote black women are supporting men who have done irreparable damage to exclusively black women. So who's the villain? Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Don't forget you causing uprising in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. And apparently y'all are not in control of your comments. I'm in control of your comments, and I caused you all to be very mean. So there's that too. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to cause an uproar. Didn't mean to cause an uprising. Y'all, it's all my fault. Now, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. Now,
Um,
let's get into let's get into the continued bashing of Slorilla and Sonya Waller Jackson the third. Don't be trying to act like Sylvia and Ida B. Wells are the same thing, because they not. She ain't. Don't try to act like Sylvia and Angela Bassett are the same thing. They not. I am strictly and specifically talking about two people. So yeah. So I just had to tell them people to get out my face. But anyway, that's all I got. Let's get into it, Legacy Moon.
okay, we're gonna get into it. We are going to start with Nesto pleading his case. That's what we are going to do. And here we go. And y'all, I want to say something too. I believe in freedom of speech. And I think everybody has the right to express how they feel and what they feel. I'm not one to delete comments under a video. I don't do that because you have a right to your opinion. Now, unless it's something vulgar and egregious, I just don't get rid of it. And everybody has their own opinion. Um, Nato's my boy, and he just has not. I know he loves black women, and I don't have a problem with him. Sorry, but I just don't. So, that's all I wanted to say.
Maybe I should put out this disclaimer. Okay, if you like Sylvia, I ain't gonna be your cup of tea. I ain't gonna be your cup of coffee. I'm not even gonna be your bottle of Coke. If you like Sylvia and that's your fan, I'm not gonna be the one for you. Probably never, ever in life. That woman has said and done some disgusting things. That woman has said and done some disgusting things in the name of the Lord that she claimed that she loved. So all I'm saying is that if you got a problem with me having a problem with her, I'm not the one for you. So but see, I don't really have to worry about that, because see, this chat right here, my people, my tribe, your people, we ain't got no issues. We ain't got no issues. I just had to address something that was addressed to me. That's all.
And I mean, if there's anybody who doesn't like when I have Native on here, just don't click the thumbnail. I mean, his picture is clearly on there with
It's
mine. We
clear.
got fire, we got fire and a moon.
It's
So
clear.
we
Leo
always know when
lady.
Native is on.
Look, Leo lady, I know you got my back, Leo lady. Justin's mom, Nola Brown. Man, see, I'm not worried about y'all. I ain't worried about my people. I know who my people are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that. But at the same time, I couldn't let that fly, because it's not true. You are literally lying on my character. As Sonya would say, you got to know my character. Okay. And and beyond that, you got to know, outside of this YouTube thing, what I do and what I write, and everything that I do, not only for black women but black people. I was looking at the brother that just got executed the other day in Missouri, and thinking about doing something on that. You know what I'm saying? And how the death penalty is overwhelmingly biased towards black people on death row. So you got to know who you dealing with before you start throwing these wild accusations on folks. You know what I'm saying? So my name would not be Native Tribe without me loving some black people, because we are the native people of this earth. So my tribe is all of those people. But when your agenda is to hurt my people, harm my people, or support the people who do hurt and harm my people, the gloves come off. Period.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, because one thing I could say about Native is he's very, very pro-black. So, like I said, everybody has a right to their opinion and how they feel, and I accept that. But, you know, um, Native is here to stay, so
Look,
we're not
look,
going to stop that.
I read that thing and then I laid it back down. I said, Lord have mercy. These folks think they know Native tribe. They don't know nothing about me. I felt like T.I. for a minute. You don't know nothing about me. You might see me in the streets, but shawty, you don't know me. You might see me on these YouTube streets, but you don't know me. That's all I'm saying. Now, Legacy Moon, let's talk about, as 50
Hmm.
Creole, 50 California said, let's talk about them folk.
Okay, here we go. Let's still plead
Ricardo
his case.
In this visit from April
Ricardo
22nd,
Gates, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them haters hate
2024,
Ricardo Gates.
Nesto
Thank you
pleads
so
his
much.
case to Sonia, and in my opinion,
What the haters hate.
Let the haters
And
hate.
I don't know, it was very shocking to me. It was very shocking. And, Native has the right to address it here. So,
Well, see, the
like
thing
I
is,
said, I'm sorry.
the thing is that, like, like when we talk about, like, when we talk outside of this particular situation, when we're talking outside of Nesto, Sonya, Charlotte Strawberry, we're talking about very specific people. So to accuse me of bashing all black women is ridiculous, because we ain't talked about all black women. We've talked about two very specific women, particularly. So, so to me, it's kind of ridiculous to even throw that assertion out there. Have you been to my channel? Have you heard the other things? Have you seen the Lamont video, where all I did was stick up for, black women, especially black women who are, experiencing DV, and those things. Have you tried to even understand who I am and why I am the way I am with these two particular individuals? I mean, did you even do any research before you decided to type all that out in 18 different paragraphs, or however many paragraphs you wanted to put out on Native Tribe? I mean, I'm just saying, but it is what it is, and I know that like I said, I'm not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but like Ricardo Gates said, the haters are going to hate, and I can't stop them. As a matter of fact, if you a hater and you hating, you doing your job. Congratulations. I hope you get a raise and get some overtime.
Okay, now we're going to get into them folks. And if anybody is lost at what's going on, um, look under last night's video. The comment will be pinned. Here we go.
charges. He also says he received a letter concerning his divorce. Take a listen.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? She's
Oh
doing all that
Lord.
cleaning. She's doing all that cleaning, but yet she brushes her teeth with a washcloth. Come on, go figure. This is ridiculous.
Hey,
How
how
are
are
you
you?
today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Got somebody next to me. What's up, Afro?
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there. It's gonna stay out there till I get ready to get up out of here. Yeah.
No, you
You ain't
can't
mind
go to
today?
court. You can't go to court looking a hot mess.
If his
Oh,
hair is going to stay like that until he gets out, I guess he's going to look like Hercules from the Bible.
I'm
That's
just
what I say.
curious as to somebody that left the house looking like that, how she could actually talk about somebody's hair Why she got horns? What the hell is that? What is those? Are those horns? She looked like the devil in this screenshot. What the hell is going on with this one? This one on the left hand side. What the hell is happening over here?
Oh my goodness. Oh, let's hear this man plead his case.
Well, I look a hot mess.
Yeah, you gotta.
Hell.
I know, but you still can. There's ways of.
Well, I can't tell how they treat me out there. Last time I went to court, and folks called me out again. But guess what? I could have waived it, but I didn't want to waive it because I wanted to hear what was going on.
Well, yeah, you needed to. You didn't.
How do you call a criminal out in court? Somebody please help me. He said they called him out when he went to court. Isn't that what they do?
I mean,
Good grief.
Again, this man doesn't understand how anything works. Shout out to the Brown Hornet, man. Shout out to the Brown Hornet. He is Brown Hornet. He is at his most Brown Hornet today. Look at this dude, man. The Brown Hornet and the devil. Let's go.
Okay.
You didn't need to waive it.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on. And on top of that, it didn't make no sense for me. Okay, they charged me 16 months ago for the same charge. 16 months now. Okay, so they had 16 months to indict me. Okay, they did. All right, then they turned around and kept playing with the bond. All right, the bond is $700,000. Okay, then it started out. They waited all that time. Every time I get ready to go to a bond hearing, they always come up with some kind of game plan to keep me in here longer and longer and longer. Okay.
That's the plea game.
Yeah, okay.
To make you want to plea out because you've been sitting for so long because they don't have no case.
Okay. Then turn around, say that they dropped the case. That the case.
I don't trust people who don't make eye contact, and she does not. This man she loves. She's in love with him, and she makes no eye contact. I don't like that.
So
if you talk to me and you're looking all around, I don't like it.
Yeah, and plus too, you know what I just remember? I was trying, every time I look at her, I try to figure out who she remind me of. You know how when you go to the circus and they got like the sad clown, like the makeup is put on and they sad, like they draw the they draw the mouth going down. She looked like the sad clown at every circus I've ever been to. She is the sad clown. Look at her. Look how she looking. She's just sad. And no matter how much that clown smiles, that clown always looks sad because it just naturally has a sad look to their face. It hit me just now. She looked like the sad clown with some devil horns on the top of her head.
Oh my goodness. Let me say hello to Bible Lady Karen Lux PW. I think I said hi already to Trust in My Destiny and Very Cherry. I'm not sure, but hello, Virtuous Sinner. Let me see who else we have in here. Deborah C. Kenna 14. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm all caught up. I don't know if that's Butterfly 23. How y'all doing? What'd you say, Native?
I was the comments make me, and now look, I'm not trying to stir y'all up in the comments, all right? I'm not trying to stir y'all up, all right? But y'all be cracking me up in the comments, all right? Deborah C said, "Tears of a clown." Thank you. That is.
When there's no one around.
Ooh, child. Yes, indeed.
Hey, April B. That is funny.
This one never ever draw period. Okay, they just did that for the courts and can try to confuse the courts and say, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna non-process." Then I go back to court. Oh no, it was an error. Now you go back and look at the system.
They keep getting rid of them.
I'm sorry,
and bringing them back. Okay.
I'm sorry. They're gonna do what? They're gonna do what? So these people in the court say, no, no. That's how they talk in the court. That's no, no.
You know, it's it's no process. It's an English word,
It's an
even
English
though
word.
we know it's nole pros,
It's an
and
English
that's a
word.
Latin word.
It's an English word. Bible said, "Nola process it."
Oh my gosh.
The system said that my bond was 2,030,000.
I've never seen
Okay,
that
then they turned
before.
around and dropped from 2,030,000 to 1,062,000. Okay, then they turn around and say, okay, we're gonna rearrest them, charge with the same charge, change the date. That's all they did. Then turn around, go to the probable cause hearing, and sit up there and told that fat ass lie, talking about I was sitting around with my 14-year-old daughter. Okay, first of all, I don't have a 14-year-old daughter. All my kids are super grown. All right,
Grown.
grown. I didn't even have in 2022. I didn't even have no granddaughter at 14 years old. That was a lie. My estranged wife know that for a fact because she know.
Y'all hear that? His strained wife knows that for a fact. And see, what he doesn't understand is when she was 14, the one that the youngest one, this happened when she was 14. Why he's not processing that, I don't know. But that's what that means.
I mean, how you be super grown? Am I super grown? What you do? Super grown come with a cape, or like how you get to be super grown? What the hell is super grown? Why do we say shit like that? Why is he super grown? Why his kids got to be super grown?
How are you doing, GC, Miss Butterfly, and Go Roro? How y'all doing this evening? By the way, please, y'all, if y'all, all my members, please go over to the community wall. There is a poll there for y'all to pick what we're going to show at the watch party tomorrow. So y'all, please go over there and put your vote in. Okay, on with the show.
My family history, and second of all, I ain't never had time to sit down with no kid really 5 minutes. So everybody know that about me that's close to me. All right, second of all, hold on. I hope you got your glasses. Did you got
Did
the
you got your
glasses on?
glasses on?
You didn't bring your glasses.
What am I reading over here?
You need to put your glasses on because you need to put your glasses on because I need to show you something.
You're gonna make me read.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Don't make no sense to me. Okay, at all. Didn't say I didn't. They lied 2 times in the courtroom when I went to court in 2023, January 31st, for a bond hearing with my other lawyer. The at the time, the other DA, he lied and on oath. Oh yeah, I got a specialist here that can tell you, can confirm
He
that.
lied on oath. Not under it, but on it. He lied.
First of all, what the hell is an
Trust in
oath?
My Destiny said, "Oh, this is the video." Oh yeah.
What the fuck is an oath? Can we not skip that? Can we not skip over the oath? What the hell is an oath?
I forgot about that.
He lied on oath.
I was
Is oath a person that he
I was
lied
too
on?
busy.
Oath. He lied on oath. Poor oath. I hope oath get to clear their name. What the hell is? What is on oath?
Trust in My Destiny said, "Oh, this is the video where the letter to the attorney." No, this one's not it. We already did that one. I don't know what this is. He's about to read. I can't remember. Let's see.
These are pornography charges, and it was accurate, and it was there was over 30 images. Okay, Second of all, that wasn't even the same people. The man said it was GBI. That's what they said. It was GBI. Okay, it's on the transcript. I ain't gotta lie. All right, then this new lady come out. Oh, I did my investigation. It took you 6 months to arrest me.
Doesn't he realize GBI is the Georgia Bureau of Investigations? So
Of,
apparently he doesn't know that because
of course
I
not.
I don't know why he's bringing that up.
Of course he doesn't know that. I mean, come on, let's
and,
add that to the
and
list of things Nesto doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Add that to the list of things that this ignorant nigga don't know. Yeah, no, he don't know that GBI is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation because of the way he said it. First of all, what was the first thing? Because he said second of all. Did he do a first of all? I'm just curious because I don't think he
I
can
didn't
count.
I didn't hear a first.
I don't think he can count. So I mean, I, I just don't. So I mean, I'm just saying. And then when he said it's a GBI, I ain't got to lie to you. Well, we don't doubt that you lying, sir, but the GBI investigates those types of things. Those are the types of crimes that he does. So I mean, I don't really understand why. No, he's confusing to me in this call. The funniest version of Nesto is this Nesto. It's the Nesto when he think he know what he talking about. This is the funniest version of this guy that you gonna find. You got playful Nesto, you got flirty Nesto, you got trying to hook Dre up with a woman Nesto. But Nesto that think he know what he talking about is the funniest version of Nesto. Watch how this whole thing play out. Watch what he actually puts up on the screen. This shit about to be funny.
Now, trusting my destiny, I wasn't gonna let it go, but I don't know if anyone else caught it. He said Acura, not accurate. Um, Miss Mad About Music said, what was really said in the hearing about a 14-year-old? I keep getting bits and pieces. Hey, Miss Mad About Music, Shay B, and Bank, all in the building. What happened was in court, they talked about how his 14-year-old daughter, the one I think that is 18 or 20 something, at the time she was 14, and she opened up the laptop and she saw, the um naked people images, so that's what that's all about. And what people are getting confused about is that they don't realize they're talking about at the time that his daughter was 14. So he does not understand it, but I do. Hey, that girl, I understand it, and I think everybody else understands it too. So
I just want to say real quick before you start it back up that
You never
Deborah C.
took the
Deborah C is killing me with these comments in the chat. I promise. I promise. I promise. Deborah C said his pinky out. He got class holding that phone.
Deborah C.
Come on, Deborah C.
Deborah C is one of those people. She's like me. She notices things that nobody else is even thinking about. But she's right though. Look at that.
That took me out right there, man. That took me out right there. She said he holding that phone with class. Lord.
Sophisticated criminal.
Right, exactly. He is a sophisticated criminal. He a prominent criminal.
Hey, it's complicated. How are you doing this evening?
ask me, hey, this your stuff, this you did. No, you did all that. You did all that to keep me in jail again. Then turn around. Can you hear me? Okay. Then turn around and say, yeah, all the questions that my lawyer asked, they was accurate. Okay. Did she need to sit there and try to debate on it? No, because they at 99% of Fulton County, when it comes down to a probable cause here, you're not finna get free. You're gonna get bounded over. That's the way the shit's set up. And the only way you're gonna beat it unless if you see all the police, you go back and rewind the film, you see the police stand on the stand. Those are the witnesses for the state to keep you in here to bind you over for a grand jury. Okay, I waived my last hearing for that. That was back in May of last year. Okay, because my lawyer said you're not gonna win anyway with that because it's only a private cry and it's set up for them. He was absolutely right. All right, so
Now, according to El said, his pinky finger is out so he can scratch his nose quicker. That might, he's always scratching his nose. Justin's mom said bounded over must be a rough gastric issue.
I'm saying because he talking about he got
Oh.
bounded over. Like, bruh, this dude right here. I'm telling you, but see, I'm gonna tell you, this is what makes this version of Nesto hilarious, is because he's not really thinking. He's going off of his instincts right now. And we know that this dusty dude ain't got the best instincts. So when you listen to him, you're gonna hear all kind of stuff. Acura, Criminal, bonded over, bounded over. You're gonna hear all of that because look, this dude right here, right now, he fired up. And Dion said so. Dion said when you get hyped up, you just start talking. Like, like it just all, comes out. So yeah, it's gonna be, this is gonna be a hilarious call. Watch this.
Native, look at Deborah C's comment I have highlighted.
Oh,
Do you see
Deborah C. Deborah C. Deborah C. On a Saturday night, Deborah C is bringing it on a Saturday night. I love it. I love it.
How you doing? Allegedly in harm, and she says, please hit that thumbs up button and thank you.
I'm satisfied while the question was asked. I didn't need to debate the end because I knew it wasn't gonna work anyway. All right, but they come up with two bona fide supposed to be witnesses. All right, then they turn around. She said, "Oh, the question was, but did you arrest him July 6th?" Yes, I did. Okay, but go back and look at your paperwork again.
Y'all gonna let that go? Are y'all chat? Are y'all really gonna let that go? Who knows what I'm talking about? Y'all are letting it go.
I mean, they might be afraid of being accused.
Look, look, we got trust in my destiny. She got it. Bona fide.
Look,
hey, that's those shackles shuffle walk of shame.
Look, they might be afraid of being accused of bashing all black men by saying, "Look, I got y'all back." Okay, if anybody leave a comment, I got y'all back. Y'all are not bashing all black men. Y'all bashing this black man, and this black man is a piece of shit. It's been certified and verified. So I got you back. Go on and speak up. I got you. I got you. Yes, bona fide. Bona fide.
Hey, Miss Red. Okay, they want me to rewind. Let's go. Let me see. I don't want to go too far because God only knows. Let me see what's he saying here.
If you see all the police, you go back and rewind the film. You see the police standing on the stand. Those are the witnesses for the state to keep you in here to bind you over for a grand jury. Okay, I waived last hearing for that. That was back in May of last year. Okay, because my lawyer said you're not gonna win anyway with that because it's only a private cry and it's set up for them. He was absolutely right. All right, so I'm satisfied. The question was, I didn't need to debate the end because I knew it wasn't gonna work anyway. All right, but they come up with two bona fide supposed to be witnesses. All right, then they turn around. She said, "Oh, the question was, did you arrest him July 6th?" Yes, I.
So, did y'all hear the bona fide witness?
Mm-hmm. Got a bona fide witness.
Linda Gibbs says the police's.
I told y'all this call gonna go like this the whole time. When Nesto get like this, when Nesto was in this mode right here, yeah,
okay.
I'm telling y'all, when he is like this, when he gets on his high horse, like look at the screenshot. Look at him. He know what the hell he talking about. And look at Sad Clown. Look at Sad Clown over there. Yes. Look at Sad Clown.
I was waiting to see if she was going to point that out. That is really,
Look at
really sad. 50% Creole said, I just despise the sharecroppers lingo.
Yeah, that's all he got.
Um, Pinocchio, the professionalist in Checkers, said, it's the film for me. And how are you doing? Because I don't think I said hi. Ah, so El said, is this the testimonial before his baptism? He's testifying.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna
Linda Gibbs
baptize your
says,
ass.
Linda Gibbs says Johnny Cochran 101.
Right.
And my Tony 72 said, question is, why does she need her glasses to listen to him rant?
No, he about to show us something. No, he about to show us something. He told her to put the glasses on for a reason. He about to show us something because them little bitty ass glasses on his face. He need help. He need help. So watch this. Watch this. My boy know what he
Just,
doing. Watch what he doing.
just Justin's mom. See, now you done did it because now she cannot unsee the clown. She just can't.
Look how she like a little
And
sad clown.
uh, Jeanette Lou said Nesto can't read, write, or tell the truth. And why has he went through 9 pairs of glasses? Is sausage for glasses, or is he's getting pumped out of his glasses? I mean, hey, Sandy girl, I think that one time somebody has said he had got his glasses knocked off. Um, Deborah C said her glasses make her smart. Is that what the message in the class is? That she becomes smart and knowledgeable when she puts them on?
Yes,
So,
indeed.
yeah, Justin's mom, I know what you mean. You'll never be able to unsee it. Oh, here we go.
Even your hands. We're gonna go back to this right here. Every time,
They could have amended that warrant. They didn't have to start anew. If they had a typo, they should have just amended it. But what they tried to do was reset the clock because when they that CP charge, there is nothing they have to further investigate. It's cut and dry. Here's the laptop. Here's what's on it. Let's go to trial. Let's go to court. That should have been done in February after you was arrested in January. They could have indicted that February and you could have went to court and been done with that. They're playing a game with that because each one of your cases are separate. They're not together. One has nothing to do with the other. So
Go, Roro. I was trying to let that go. I really was. I was holding it in. She said, amended a warrant. Shut up.
Right. Right.
I was going to let that go, but I said, no, no, no. Well, I saw your comment.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they did. We're going to put an amendment to your warrant.
Mm-hmm. They could have amended the warrant. Yeah.
Well, she's a lawyer.
That's what
Yeah, she's a
happens all the
lawyer and
time.
she's got those glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Ex
Yep.
Complicated said he's going to show her the information. She said to him, allegedly, in Harmon, who's a troublemaker, said, does Sonia have papers she is reading from? No, she has no papers. Oh, look, y'all. Speaking of messy, look at let me see, is this where I want to be? There's a messy subscriber and they have sent me something. And I want to show y'all if I can find it. I can't find it. Where is it? Well, I won't be showing it to you this live because apparently I forgot to retrieve it. I sure did. Now that I think about it, I didn't retrieve it. So I won't be showing you that. But I can show you this. What the hell? It didn't. Let me see. Show it. Why am I seeing it on my screen and not this screen? Lord have mercy. Let me play this call. I know y'all see. They get ready native. They get ready. Oh, there you go. I see. Y'all see it? Did y'all see it?
Yeah, it was a bullshit meter. Yeah, we saw that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
we saw that. Mm-hmm. Yep. She gonna break it. She gonna break it.
That's what's going on.
Look,
PW says Sonia Love. What?
I was just gonna say the comment right above it. Glasses equal attorney mode. 50 Creole, 50 California, killing me tonight. Glasses equal attorney mode.
And look, our other messy person is in here, a lady 747. Hello,
My,
Mona C Talks.
they're my people right there, lady 747. What's going on? They're my people right there. Look, yeah, she about to throw some comments in here too. Yeah, and PW, you're right. Sonya loves restating the obvious as if it's something profound or it's actually helpful, but it's often completely unnecessary. This is her contribution. Right now, you got smart Nesto and zesty little dude on this call. That's what's happening right now. Look at that look on her face. She's zesty. That's the look. See her hand? Her hand is about to point out something zesty and unnecessary. She in it. She in it right now. She in the zone.
Banks said when she talks them glasses off, she turns into Super Hen. He needs her to focus.
No lies.
And Bible Lady had said she only wears those glasses because she's competing with Shirley. And once he complimented her on one pair, she went to every $1.25 store in here in the area and brought them all. Them Dollar Tree glasses, Lord, y'all. I buy Dollar Tree glasses. I do buy a whole bunch because my dog, I put them down and my dog steals them. So, okay.
There's no reason for them to sit there and act like they need all of this to be considered one. You got different dates, different situations.
Yeah, okay, and I absolutely, but they stagnated. People who don't understand the law, like, oh well, he did, he this and that. I don't care about them say here people, because they're not in here. I've been in here 2 years. I done studied everything about my cases.
If you studied everything about your case, you would understand what's going on. Hey, listen to me. How you doing? Deborah C said nasty Nesto.
But here's my other thing.
It's ambidextrous.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I saw that. That was hilarious. Yeah, that pinky on either hand can point out at any time. Here's the thing though. This is the part that Nesto and Sonya and everybody is forgetting. He did this shit. So there's nothing to study. You did it. Like you was there when you was taking them people money. You was taking them people. What is there to study about your case? He act like he talking about somebody else, like it's an outer body experience, right? He did it. Like he was there. He know what he did to Gail Bickham. He know what he did to these people. Why is he trying to pretend like he's studying up on something? Like it's John Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like or he's studying some African American. You did this, bruh. What are you doing? Study something else. Study English. Because we already know you did all this shit. Officer Fields know you did it. What the fuck? What are you doing? I don't understand. I don't understand that at all.
Delicate Dell, how are you doing? No, my dog can't read, but he's a thief. If it's something he's not supposed to have, he's going to steal it because he is a thief. Hey, Southside Chi-Town. She says, I'm here. I'm late. I'm here. Hey, y'all. Well, you know how it goes when Native and I do this. I mean, the call, we've been on here 30 minutes and we're not even halfway through the first call. So you know how it goes. Hey, Karen S. Okay. He's going to plead his
everything. So I know the ins and out, and I'm in here with people is for you to cop out. I don't have nothing to cop out. I'm not going to be a registered sex offender for the rest of my life for something I didn't do. Okay, so let me give you another example. So they turn around, and every time you go to court, now check it out. Now this is from the beginning. This is before I had either one of these charges.
Trusting My Destiny said, is your dog any relation to Nesto since he's a thief? Could be, because neither one of them can read. So could be.
These capital charge. Stay away from Sheridan. Stay away from Sheridan. Okay, this before I even had these charges now. This was way back in 2022,
That has
October. Right before they put that damn article that said I was stealing millions. These capital charge. Stay away from Sheridan. Stay away from Sheridan. Okay, this before I even had these.
come on, YouTube. Don't do that. Don't do it
Charges now.
like that.
Right before they put that damn article that said I was stealing millions. Who was stealing millions from?
Right.
All that was a lie. Okay, they started with that. So then it's like, oh, just stay away from her. Stay away from her. What I'm saying from her? Come on now, I ain't did nothing to her. Then it comes out, they take me back and forth to court, talking about, oh, you got another charge. The charge is that you and your co-defendant, y'all put a lease in her name. What the fuck am I put something in her name? I know her situation. I know her situation. You know what I'm saying? A grown person ain't gonna put somebody who just getting their credit started at 20-some years old can afford a $1 million house, house payment. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Okay.
Right.
Then on top of that, so they've been going with that every time I go. Stay away from her. Stay away. What I'm staying away from? Oh, she called out. No, me up under the rap and keep my name and her name.
Yes, somebody in the comments said he's giving us examples. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Hey, sound checking that. I find it interesting how he is confused. At first, he was talking about how he did not have those charges. So why did he have to stay away from Sheraton? He's talking about SA charges when he says that at first, and then he continues on and talks about her name being on something. So I just found that interesting that that's what he said. Banks says Nesto at this point knows good and well the prosecution is not hearing their case on hinging their case on Sheridan. This is him trying to manipulate his audience, us. Yes, that is true. And let's talk about it all says, and you can't afford it either. Isn't that some crazy work?
Well,
He's crazy work.
and not only that, but that's the point. The point, Nesto, is that when you stealing something, you oftentimes can't afford what you stealing. So you're not making no great point right now. I know somebody right now that's got their cable and their grandbaby name. And their grandbaby is 5 years old. So ain't nobody stopped and said, this baby that's 5 years old can't afford this cable. Hell no. They put it in their name because they couldn't get it. So he ain't making the point that he think he making. You know what I'm saying? This dude think he 10 times smarter than what he really is. Just like that 5-year-old baby couldn't afford, Sheridan couldn't afford that house. You doggone right, Nesto. That's why your thieving, no rent paying ass put it in her name and not your name, dummy. I'm sorry.
You know, I'm sure that just like they put her name on it, they probably put some type of fictitious job on it.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is a scam. It's like he a scammer, but he gonna try to pretend right now that he don't know how scams work. Oh no, I would only put it in somebody's name who could afford the house. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because it sounds like a hold on, let me get Will Wooten on this call. Let me call Will Wooten and let him know this man confessing to a crime right now. Because according to what he just said was the only reason that he ain't put it in Sheridan's name was because she can't afford it. Meaning that if he could find somebody that could afford it, he would put it in their name. Congratulations, Nesto. You are the weakest link, dumbass.
Look, El said none of his businesses were in his own name. You know,
Right.
Isn't that right? It's complicated. Said he is such an angry, little powerless bottom.
Wow.
Shay B, I don't know if I spoke to you. How are you doing? She said, Lil Amber carrying the Time Warner cable bill in her name. Banks said, native applying logic is what makes this mess so funny. Yeah.
Ain't it?
Yeah. He's instead of bashing black women, he's yeah. If you are coming into chat and you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the beginning after we're done here. And I'm going to make my announcement again throughout this live. Please go to the community wall and vote on what you want to see at the watch party tomorrow. Those are for, it's in members. And what I'm going to do is for this first watch party, it's going to be open to everyone. But the next time I do one, it's just going to be whoever's in members. So, hey, I'm free to be me. Native, you were about to say?
I was about to say, not only I'm finna bash this black man all night long. So anybody got a problem with me bashing this black man? Hey, I'm sorry. It's about to happen. Matter of fact, it's already been happening. How long we been doing this? 52 minutes. It's been happening for 52 minutes. I've been bashing this black man right here. So yes, that is gonna happen. So I'm just saying, just a little bit of a warning. Trigger warning. Bam.
Let's talk about it all. Says right, your 5-time evictions having scamming everybody, trying to, I hate that, trying to keep up with the Joneses, but can't measure up, having ass. Oh, that was a good read. Oh, and thank you so much for the sticker from Lisa Lulu. Thank you for the laughs. I love it. You are so welcome. That's what we love to do here. We love to entertain the people. Hey, Dimples Wimples. I don't know if I said anything to you either. Okay.
On some bullshit. Let me show you why. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Put it in front of the camera.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Look at that middle picture. Can you see that? Right.
You and the granddaughter.
Okay, absolutely.
That's Sheridan's daughter.
Absolutely.
Sheridan's daughter.
Absolutely.
Right.
So why?
Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. That was, in case you did not know, Exhibit A picture of him and Sheridan's child together. That's Exhibit A.
Why would I be with this girl here? I've been with that little girl since she was 8 hours old. I'm the first man to hold that baby. I'm the first one to hold that baby for almost 9 years. If Sheridan thought I was a fucking pedophile, you think she's gonna have me around her motherfucking kids? Fuck no, she
exactly.
Wouldn't. Come on, hold on.
Maybe she didn't know at the time. A lady 747 said this is a very dumb demonstration.
And see,
Yes,
and this is what
is.
Sean Hoover got to put up with every time he goes see Nestor.
Exactly.
Nestor probably got a piece of paper. Nestor probably got a piece of paper. He's trying to show that man in every damn time he comes see him. Like, look at this here. Now look. If they thought that I couldn't afford this here, why they put it in my name? That's all I'm saying. Case closed. Can we get it dismissed? Can I come home? Can anybody pay my bond?
I want a fast and speedy trial.
I'm saying.
Banks said, I wonder what his first meeting with Hoover was like.
It was like
this.
That
would be interesting.
It was like this. This was it. This was the meeting.
And Dimples Wimples said, Sheridan probably let him be around her child because she didn't know his character at the time. That's right. Elle said this is how not to present evidence.
Exactly.
Deborah C says, so they're making a case, building the foundation. DA love.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. All you got to do is just pull up the visits and the calls. I mean, the case presents itself.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't even finished with the shit. Okay. Now, they say, oh, well, he might have had a 14-year-old daughter. My granddaughter finna be
20, right? 21.
Right. Hold on. Let me break it down. This me and her graduation. Niggas ain't doing
right
that
before
no
you
more.
Went to jail. Right before you went to jail.
Hold on. Let me show you. I'm not no fucking clown out here doing anything, running around being something that they saying I am. I got caught up at the wrong time, the wrong place at the wrong time. Then I'm gonna go back to when the lady said, "Oh yeah, I arrested him." Well, who laptop that? It's his. But we asked you all them questions, okay? But you didn't say that because you didn't think I knew this part. You didn't say when every time you're in the back of a patrol car, you're gonna be recorded. you're gonna be
It's always
recorded.
recorded. Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? I asked the plain as day, how did you know about me? Because I read your tag in the back of your Bentley, and the Bentley was sitting out in the yard in a gated community in a gated lot around the house. And guess what? It looks suspicious. What the fuck?
So she
Cause I'm
so I told you. Remember
hold
how
on,
I
hold on,
told
hold
you?
on. Hold on, hold on. I ain't finished. I ain't finished. I ain't finished now. I ain't finished. Cause see, right
Uh,
now, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go ahead. Talk your
break it
talk.
down.
I'm gonna talk my talk. You know, I'm gonna talk my talk because I got my facts together.
Because they was banking on your silence.
Hold on. Ain't no more silent, bro. I ain't got nothing else to lose. I see what's going on. I see what's going.
In case y'all are forgetting, he sees what is going on and he is breaking down his case because he is the smart one here and he's breaking it down. Pecan Tan Welcome says if he can answer Dre's question when he said, "Why are there over 10 ninjas on his rap sheet?" He went silent. He needs to answer that. Yeah, he does need to answer that. And he did go silent. And then he tried to play it off, you know, some other kind of way. But he did, yeah, he did do that. A lady says we need to stop at every one of these points. That girl said Sonya's talking like she's the wife and knows this heathen her whole life. Master side hen. Um, Southside Chi-Town said my kids had light and gas bills, but I paid them, didn't screw up their credit. Yeah, I know. I got some family members who done did that. I mean, hey, I mean, it is a thing. People do it.
I mean, yeah, the point is that Nesto's acting like that's just unheard of. You know what I'm saying? People do it all the time. I know a lot of people that have done it and still do it to this day. But Nesto's trying to act like putting the house in Sheridan's name is some unheard of, why would I do that kind of deal? When, dude, you are a criminal. Like, you have 19 cycles, so it's not even alleged. Like, when I say Nesto is a criminal, I know some people might think I'm bashing all black men, but let me just be very clear about this. This man has 19 cycles, meaning he's been arrested 19 damn times. All right. So he is a career criminal. That is a fact. It's been proven. So why he gonna act like he don't understand the way crime works is what I don't get. You trying to act like, oh, if she couldn't afford it, why would I put it in her name? Because that's what you do, bruh. That's what you do. So I just think that it's kind of funny that he acting like this. And Sonya, I just think it's funny that she walks out the house like this. Y'all sure she got mirrors in her house? Because I don't think she got mirrors in her house. Not only do I think she ain't got no TV, I don't think she got mirrors in her house. Look at that.
Well, look, my Tony 72 said, actually, Sonia, we're banking on your silence. Let Nesto tell on himself. And then here we go with Dimples Wimples and her little messy self talking about, says the man who reads the Bible and saw Hercules in it and spells Psalms
Psalms with an
with an
S,
F.
yes. That's Psalms with a P, hun. It's Psalms with a P.
Trusting My Destiny said the charging documents outline the evidence that was provided to get a warrant. I'm sure it did not say a Bentley in the driveway was suspicious and that was the cause for his arrest.
Right.
That's probably how he understands it. And first of all, let me correct you, Trusting My Destiny. It is not documents, it's documents. Okay.
Documents. Right. Documents.
Elle said she has mirrors but no lights.
Okay, all right, I can dig that. I can dig that. But something happens when she walk out that door. Because why would you walk out the door looking like that? Like, look, it's horns. She's got horns at the top of her head. Why would you do that?
Nesto's shackle shuffle walk of shame says Sonia's house and bills are in her son's name. They probably are.
Everything say Tomas. It just come in Tomas. Like, ain't no last name, just Tomas.
It's complicated, said, what did she say? Oh, illegal DA Sonia. DA stands for dumbass. Hey, I Revives, how are you doing? I don't know if I spoke to you this evening, but she says he had a Bentley. Lord, ATL is full of frauds. I actually hear it is.
I mean, I can tell you that it is a
Going on.
it is
Man, all I
Atlanta
gotta do is tell
is
the truth, and the truth gonna set me free. I ain't got to
it's
sit up here and
a
hoop and
Amen.
holler and try. Oh yeah, no,
it's a lot of that happening because people here are so image conscious. And I mean, I know it's probably everywhere, but I lived in New Orleans, and it was like everybody was stunting out there too. But when I tell you Atlanta is a new extreme, like it's extreme here. Like, I mean, everybody wants to come because there's so many celebrities here, and I think that makes people kind of like self-conscious because they want to try to compete with the TIs and the Ludacris's. And I'm like, I'm good with Ludacris having more money than me. I'm good with TI having more money with me. Even Tiny got more money than me, and apparently she got her eyes permanently changed to another color. Look at God. But
And she
I'm
won.
good.
She just won that $71 million for the LOL. So
Yeah, so I mean, so I'm good with all that. But what I found here is that like people are so like image conscious, and everybody wants to be on the same level with all these superstars, which causes them to do whatever scheme. I had a guy that I knew from home. He was here, and he actually was trying to get me to do some kind of tax fraud, and he was like explaining to me, let me tell y'all something. If somebody starts out the sentence with all you got to do, don't
hmm
don't do it. Don't listen. Ain't nothing good gonna happen after all you gotta do. So when he was telling me, because at the time I was trying to find a job, and he gonna tell me, well, look, man, I'm doing this thing, and look, all you gotta do. And then he started telling me about the tax and the W-2s and all. Bro, I'm not finna play with the government like that. Now, I don't know if this brother's still walking around or if he is in the federal pen right now. It ain't none of my business, but I wasn't finna be wrapped up in that. But you'll find that there is a scheme for everything here. And it is kind of scary, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that it's the whole Atlanta. I'm not going to say that, but I will say that, in the places that I've lived, that there is an extreme for keeping up with the Joneses here that I ain't never seen no place else.
yeah, Native, I want you to know that a lady has corrected you. She said she's fine, Native. That's why we don't like her,
Oh,
because
okay.
she's so fine. She is
Okay.
so fine.
Okay.
And the only whip is here, and Real. How are you doing? Real started from the beginning, so she's behind. And she wants to know why Nesto's hands are so light. I can't. I don't know, but the same reason why Sonya, is light skinned, but that's not what I see. I guess I don't know. But and hey, Miss HLS, did I say the only whip he's here too? How are y'all doing and welcome?
no. Okay, second of all, I asked my attorney it started way back in November of 2023. Please put in a dismissal or indict or dismiss. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, I want to be dealing with this case no more because they would have thrown it out. You know what they would throw that? Or they would have indicted me, and they would
They
have
would have had
indicted
to
me.
indict and let's go to court.
Guess what? They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to
No,
do
because
that.
they want you to plead to it because it's nothing.
No,
It's a lie.
I'm not playing to anything.
The thing of it is you, in order to ask for a case to be dismissed, you have to have a reason. I mean, does he not understand that? And I'm sure that the lawyer realizes there is no reason at all.
I would die before I go to jail for something. I go to prison. I'm saying, but I go to prison for something I didn't motherfucking do. So I'm not doing that. Okay, let's get that out the way. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so you can get a clear understanding where my head at. I'm not finna sit here and kill myself, stroke the fuck out. No, I'm not worrying about none of that because I got my facts together. Okay. I got my facts together. I was racially motherfucking profile. It's
All
clear
right.
as day. Then they said,
Oh
you
yeah.
got a
Okay.
He said, hold on, I ain't finished. And then you can go back and listen out all these phone calls. I didn't leak these phone calls. I didn't get nobody to do all this shit. Them folks did this shit on my ass. They did.
Okay, first of all, these calls aren't leaked. They were obtained with the Freedom of Information Act. If they were leaked, who has time to leak all these calls that we have of this man? I mean, come on. And El said that's right. They will get him the Wade Wilson treatment. Right. That's what he needs. So okay, I wanted to say that, and then I wanted to say that this racial profiling thing, and I'm not going to say much. That's all I'm going to say because I'm sure Native has a mouthful right now about him being racially profiled. Go ahead,
Um,
Native.
yeah, I actually do because I've actually been racially profiled, believe it or not. I don't know if y'all could tell from my profile picture there on the screen, but I am pretty black, and I seem to fit every description of everything, of everybody committing crimes, either here or New Orleans or Pensacola. Doesn't really matter. I fit the description everywhere. Here's the thing. Let me just start by saying I totally agree with Nesto. I'm not going to agree with Nesto a lot, but I do agree with Nesto. He is not going to jail for anything he didn't do. Nigga, you finna go to jail for everything you did. Everything you did, you about to spend the rest of your natural life in jail, or excuse me, in prison for. So don't worry about not going there for things you didn't do. You right. That's not what Will Wooten is going to prosecute. That's not the case he's going to bring before the court. Will Wooten is going to bring before the court all the things you did do, and you finna do every piece of time they can give you for it because some of it is federal. So don't even worry about the stuff you didn't do. That's right, you didn't steal that chocolate bar from the Quick Trip that night. You ain't going to jail for that. Don't worry, they not going to get you for mail fraud because you ain't did that. But everything you did, my brother, you gonna go to jail for and end up in prison for the rest of your life. Now, here's the thing about the racial profiling. You can't racially profile somebody that you are investigating. Okay? You cannot racially profile somebody that is under investigation. The idea of racially profiling someone is that it's at random. You don't randomly investigate somebody. Officer Fields been following you around. Officer Field been know your name. Them people in Roswell, them people in Henry County, them people in all these different places, them people up there in Kentucky that you wrote them bad checks to. No, that's not racially profiling, bro. You don't know the definition of nothing. That's not what that is. That's called an investigation, and they got you. They got you.
Now, Dimples Wimples made a good point. She says, Native, you are a 5'10" black man with a beard. You fit the profile for just being a black man, unfortunately. And that's true. That
Yeah,
is
I mean,
true.
and it's a difference. You know what I mean? Like it's a difference in what they're saying. Look at Sad Clown with the double horns. What she says about racially profiling and what the Brown Hornet says about racially profiling is not what that is. You know, to point all of this stuff, you don't gather 39 RICO counts from racial profiling. That's not how any of that works. In my situations, I've been pulled out of my car. I've been put on the hood of my car, which by the way, if you don't know this, the hood of your car is extremely hot when the police put your face on it. I've gone through this multiple times, and like I said, not in one place. So we can't even say that that it's based on where you're at. This is everywhere I've lived. I've lived in three, how many states have I lived in? Three different states. So it's the same thing each time. So it's not about it's about the way that the police go about doing their jobs that we need to address. But see, here's the thing. What Sonia and Nesto have to understand is that what I went through and the profiling that I experienced has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with him being black. It has everything to do with him being a criminal. Everything. So I hate the fact that they conflate those two ideas and try to make it be that he's Mandela because Mandela was Mandela, or he's Geronimo Pratt because Geronimo Pratt was Geronimo Pratt. That's not what Nesto is. And when people do that, it burns me up, because there was a real Angela Davis who actually faced the death penalty because she was black. There is Mumia Abu Jamal, who is on death row right now simply because he is black and he defended black people. So the idea that this raggedy Negro right here is trying to group himself in with people who actually fought for black people and who actually went to prison for being black and defending black people is absolutely disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's complicated. I love this. You got this from my favorite movie. She said, "Rockabye, nasty Nesto." And allegedly, in Harmon said, Nesto may need a Torla suit. Y'all know what that is. What's that thing? What is that animal called? It crawls. What is that animal called? Native, you know what I'm talking about.
What
Turtle.
animal are you talking about?
Turtle. Okay. Nesto may need a turtle suit now, is getting closer to the hearing. Nesto's Shackles Shuffles Walk of Fame says, speak on it, Native. Manifest is just added one dark day in his natural life. I want him to spend one night in prison. Ooh, unalive.
Damn.
Dimples Wimples said he should go to jail for hunching a 410 desperate little zesty dude with Banks said, as a cop, I am well versed in the problem of racial profiling. I could write a 300-page book. And you know what? That actually would be good. If you actually sat down and did that, that would be good. And Nola Brown said Officer Fields had Nesto under surveillance for 30 days prior to his arrest. Yeah, that's not racially profiling. It's called doing your job. And because
and
Officer Fields racially profiled him and arrested him, she got a promotion off of him.
off of me. Look, here's what I will say to Bank. I think that these conversations with police and former police, especially black former police, is necessary. Like, it's necessary because, see, from me on the outside looking in, so my dad was a cop. So, I had a little bit of an inside look as well to understand the way that they speak about people that look like me. Bank, from your perspective, I think that it's an interesting conversation to have, because you were that. See, I was never that. I was the son of a cop, but I was never the police. So only thing I know is from the outside looking in, as far as when I get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? When I'm pulled out my car, when I'm put in handcuffs and guns put to my head, when all that stuff is happening to me, I only got the one perspective. So I think that I agree with you, Legacy, that would be an interesting thing for Bank to put that out, as far as, like, what she heard and what she seen on the inside, because we're not privileged to that part of it a lot of times.
Right. And you know what the most, to me, the most common description that you get for black man is a black man in a hoodie. So
Mm-hmm.
every black man who has on a hoodie is stopped and harassed. So allegedly in Harmon says, I wish we as black people never had to experience racial profiling. I have a grown son. I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel, because sometimes my nephew goes out and he drives you know, a little not right. And it just bothers me because I am so desperately afraid he will be pulled over. And the police these days have a thing of shoot first and ask questions later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because there's like this fear of me. I mean, Dimples Wimples basically described me. I'm 5'10", I got a beard, I'm dark skinned, and for whatever reason, armed or not, which by the way, not, you know, I'm some sort of, I'm some sort of monster, I'm some sort of threat. And there's a book that I read. It's about negrophobia, and negrophobia is literally the fear of black people. And when you have something that you're scared of, I don't care if it's a bug, I don't care if it's a fish, I don't care what. If you're scared of something, when you're confronted with it, it seems bigger. It seems like more of a threat than what it really is. That's just the way our mind works. When we're scared of things, things are amplified in our mind. Look at Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice was 11 years old, 11-year-old boy with a toy gun, and he was shot immediately when the police got there on that scene in Cleveland. So, you know, there's this. It's not just a bias, but there's a fear that goes along with this. And when you have some people that are supposed to be protecting and serving me, but yet they're afraid of me, that does not work out. And so far in this experiment that we call America, it has not worked out.
Go Roro made a good point. She said, "Did the victims claim gender profiled? Seems all women." Exactly. That seems to be. I mean,
Right.
there's a man in there somewhere, but all of his victims are women, and that's a good point. Deborah C says people of color are going to be profiled. And Justin's mom said, "My son and I had that talk when he was 15." And that is a shame. That is a shame that you literally have to sit down with your children and talk to them and let them know that life is not fair and what's going to happen. It's a shame to have to explain to your child what to do if the police pull you over. For the regular people, police pull you over, they say license and registration. They pull over a black person and it's like, what do you have in the car? You literally have to say, okay, I'm reaching for my registration. You have to give them a step by step of what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
because they'll shoot you. You turn the wrong way and they'll shoot you. So I mean, it really bothers me that we
And
have to go through that, and this man is using this as an
right,
excuse.
right. And my issue with that is that, I feel like it's like we're blaming the victim. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what?
Hmm.
Philando Castile did what they said to do, and he still got shot. How is it that we're not having the conversation with these police and telling them how to treat people and how to act whenever they pull somebody over, whenever there is a suspect, whenever they're, doing the job? Why is it that the way that they do their job is never the part that's being addressed? But we got to sit down and tell our kids that there are wild people out here with guns and cars with lights on them that could possibly take their lives. So whenever they pull you over, here's what you have to do to prevent that. You see what I'm saying? Like here's how you have to prevent this person from pulling out their weapon that they've been trained to use. Here's how you have to avoid that whole thing from happening. To me, that's crazy. And we need to have another conversation about that with the people who are actually paid civil servants whose paychecks are based on my taxes, on how to treat me, the one that's actually supposed to be protected and served.
Deborah C says, "I had the conversation with my daughter at 15, and she's 31 now, and I still remind her she is over it." You have to. I mean, you really have to. It
Mm-hmm.
scares me. Um, who is it? Tyree? Who's on? Is it Tyree Nichols whose trial is going? Yeah, Tyree Nichols, his trial is going on now. And the bad part about that is those were black officers who did that to him. I'm going to cover that trial probably sometime next week. But it was black cops who did that to him, kicking him and all this stuff. The man was running because he wanted to get home at least, before anything bad happened. He ran from those people, and the
Mm-hmm.
way and I think what upset me the most is that they battered him like they did, and they were like cussing and just saying so disparaging. It was just degrading, the way that they treat him, the way that they assaulted him, and what they were verbally saying. I mean, of course, I I cried because it made me so sad. So, but
And I think
that's
it's
what we.
interesting. Look, yeah, I was gonna say this comment right here from Bible Lady where she was talking about Wade Wilson. I thought Wade Wilson, when I saw that video, man, I was so like, I want to say jealous, because let me not roll down my window and see what happened. They asked this man, I
Hmm.
don't know how many times to roll down his window, and all I'm thinking about is that, man, these people literally snatched me out my car, put handcuffs on me. When they found out that I wasn't who I said I was, I'm laying on the ground. I don't know if y'all understand the uncomfortableness of having them handcuffs on you like that. And I'm laying on the ground. They find out it ain't me, and I don't even get an apology. But this man then unalive some folks, sitting in his car. They telling him to roll down his window. He ain't doing it, and then almost drove away. And I'm like, wait, hold on, what happened? What, am I watching this right? This the same America? This the same justice system? What the hell? What the hell's happening right now? So yeah, Bible Lady, you on point. You on point when you look at the way that we treat it and the way that they treat it. It just on simple stuff, just on the simplest thing.
Hmm.
It's a very, very, very big gap.
Um, let's talk about it all. Said me and the hubby just had that conversation with our son today. He's 24, and I'll tell you something else. Last week, I'm gonna do this story too. It was a guy who was passed out in his car. And when he came to, he's surrounded by police. They're screaming and hollering, put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down. The man didn't move. He was like confused because he had been passed out, and he comes to and they're all screaming and shouting at him. So one of the officers shot inside the car 13 times. And apparently the guy had a gun on his lap when he was passed out. So, this officer shot 13 times. Now that man was unalive then, and they're still hollering at him to put the gun down. You just shot him 13 times. You really think he's coherent to put the gun down? Are you serious?
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, so Nestor, no, you were not racially profiled. You had a criminal complaint made against you, and Officer Fields investigated it. That is what happened, not racial profiling. See, y'all, I told y'all I knew Native had a lot to say on that. So, I turned it over to him.
Look, I done been through it, y'all. I done been through it.
Did it to me. Let me give you another example. They waited until I got all the way to last June. Last June, time for bond here. And he this and that. He got a girlfriend. He finna flee. He going to Florida. He got this. I ain't got nothing. There's not one
That was
phone call.
March. That was March. Yeah, the March hearing.
Hold on. No, that wasn't March hearing. That was
That
last
was
June
no.
26th.
It was
No.
March when he first said it. When the story first broke, it came from that hearing. And when Kevin Majewski said you was going to run to Dubai, or you was going to run to Florida. That's when he first said it. He may have said it twice, but that was the first time he lied and said you was going to flee if you got bonded. Before the R charge, before the CP charge, he said that in court. He said that in court before that.
Okay. No, when I heard it registered to me is when I went at 5:00 in front of Judge Manning on that Zoom call. That's when they leaked that's when they leaked that charge.
They said it again. They said it twice. Okay. They said it twice in court.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get it clear. I want to get it clear because I make sure I got to understand what I'm telling you. That I can't, whatever I'm talking to you about right now, I can't take that back. Okay?
Right.
I can't take that.
Let me make it clear to you, Nesto. Your hearing with Judge Manning wasn't leaked. You were in Zoom court. Zoom court comes on YouTube. And that was done, because of COVID. It started becoming more of a thing with COVID because people couldn't come to the hearings. So that is what they do, Nesto. They have Zoom court. So your charges weren't leaked. And the public has a right to know that there may be a pedophile in their midst. So I don't know what he's talking about.
But, well, I'm going to tell you what he's talking about. Nesto has done all of his dirt in the dark. Think about it. Shirley don't know nothing about why he in jail. Dre definitely don't know what's going on. Nesto is so used to doing everything in private and getting away with it, or having some weird excuse for what he's doing, that the idea that we're listening to his calls through phone calls from prison, the fact that there's a Zoom call, all his information is becoming public, and this is really irritating him. Fast forward to Sean Skin Tight Hoover sitting in a courtroom trying to get Fran and Nyla and Wisdom's daughter and all of us to not talk about this case. It all stems from, and I know we said that this was Sonya based, but it all stems from Nesto. Over his entire career of being a criminal, he's never had to deal with Zoom calls in public, even though before we had Zoom calls, everything was still public record. You could still look this stuff up, but now it's way easier for us to log into the Zoom call and to look at what's happening in real time. So what Nesto is used to is just being able to do whatever he wants to do and nobody really being able to know about it. And then he can dictate like the facts. Like he could say, no, they lied about this. No, they lied about that. Like when we was reading the text, I think it was Tuesday when we were reading the text, and it was like, he was talking about what happened on the previous robbery when he got convicted of that. We don't know if that's true because ain't nobody really looked that up. At least I don't know that that's true. But he's used to spinning the story. And then he's used to you saying, okay, well, that must be right because, you don't feel like actually looking up what actually happened. So that's what he's talking about. He doesn't want the public to know, because if you are sitting there looking dead at the Zoom call, he can't spin nothing no more. And he doesn't want that. So that's why him and Skin Tight Hoover sat up there and weaved this tale in order to try to get everything, quieted down, because that's what Nesto is used to. He ain't used to all this modern technology. So though that's his whole thing with this right now.
Pecan Tan says he doesn't mention the fact that he had stolen motorcycles and cars under repo in front of the house where no rent was paid.
No,
But
he ain't gonna mention that.
Civil. It's
Right.
civil.
Right.
They're back. And I ain't trying to say nothing don't make no sense. Everything got to make sense. All right. Then they turn around and say, hold up. Let me make sure you get a clear understanding that I know what's going on with me. Okay. And what I'm talking about now, this can't be used against me later because all this is already happened in court for bond hearings. I'm talking about bond hearings and what they're saying. Okay. Then they say, let me get it straight now. Every time I go to court for a bond hearing now, here's the other DA. His children don't want him to come home. They're afraid. What children?
Exactly.
Hold on. Then they say, one of his daughters, she's in, taking care of her mental health issue. They heard me say that on the phone. And they took whatever I said on the phone and used it against me in the court. Every time.
Exactly. Okay. Everything you say can and will be used in court, even if
that is not why they said that. They probably know that she is dealing with mental health issues. They did not listen to. Does he think that these folks don't have nothing better to do than sit up on the phone and listen to these two weirdos? Does he really think that? I mean, come on. Somebody asked when the trial date was, and yeah, Keisha Marie, how are you doing? I don't know, but somebody will put it in the chat. She wants to know when the trial is. I know it's in October. That's all I know. Hey, Jackie Gates. Jackie Gates said, yes, and plus Sylvia put out that tape with that girl on it too. I'm quite sure they've seen that tape. You know what? They might not have seen that because she did that in her members for $50,000. She did that in her members. So they may not have seen that, but I'm sure once they get her Google information, they will see it. For those of you who don't know, the district attorney has done a subpoena to get access to her Google account. And she doesn't know why, even though there's a case number on there. She doesn't know.
Has nothing to do with the court. They're gonna twist it.
They twist it. Listen,
Go Roro, that was a joke. No, but she did put it in her members. Was it for 399 or 500 something? I don't know, but she did do that.
let's get an understanding here. Okay. Didn't say, oh, he got 4 young. See, and I can't talk like I want to talk when I'm in that court because that's the lawyers for. But I can say what I want to say in my visitation.
Yeah, you can, and
Okay.
we can hear it.
So let me get it straight. Then, oh, he has 4 warrants, Your Honor. Okay, first of all, my people over here know all my identification got stolen out my car. I got proof of all that at Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, at Waffle House. My passport, my bank account statements, all my shit I had with me getting ready to travel. Okay, got broken into. I got records of all that in Buckhead at the Waffle House. Okay, I got all that. Okay, now we're gonna step on. Oh, well, Mr. Williams, he's a threat to society, and the person don't want you to come out. She don't want you to come out because you might do something to her. Wait a minute, that makes no sense. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why it don't make no sense. I ain't never seen nobody who been abused and okay, sodomized for going on. They say going on 2 years, ain't said nothing to nobody. That don't make sense to me. All right, let me get it all the way straight. What don't really make sense to me? Why, if your daddy invested $100,000 into you, and you turn around and convince him, daddy, and your daddy say, now you don't have to do nothing you don't want to. Are you okay? Ask you that 1,000 times. But what you do is you forgot that you messaged me on my DM on Instagram. You thought I was gone. You thought I got ghosts. No, I was locked up. You DM me and my daddy, he back in town.
He only knows that because Sonia told him that. But what these people don't understand is mind control and what happens with victims. They don't understand that. And it pisses me off every time they didn't say nothing. You know what? I didn't say nothing either for many, many, many years. So it happens. It happens. Sean L said he did that shit. That's right. He did.
Yeah.
And what oh, and a lady, she wants to break this lie down. Yeah, we should do
So
that.
yeah, so one of the things that I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember who put it up. Trust in My Destiny, I should have known, because Trust in My Destiny be on the same page that I be on like all the time. Yeah, it's funny how that Freudian slip kind of happened, right? He was trying to say Waffle House and he said Walmart. Interesting, right? Considering that that's where a majority of his crimes was happening, on the RV in the Walmart parking lot. But yet
Yep.
he let it slip out. Because look, if you ask me, where did you get them hash brown smothered covered chunk in that Grand Slam? Or in that what they got at Grand Slam is Denny's. What they got at Waffle House? They got the All American breakfast. You asked me
Yes.
about my All American breakfast and my smothered hash brown. I'm not finna say Walmart. I'm gonna say Waffle House, because that's what Waffle House got. So the fact that he's sitting up there trying to regurgitate this lie about his stuff being stolen out the Waffle House, out the parking lot of the Waffle House, why in your car to travel? Now, I don't, again, I ain't no criminal, okay? I'm not of the criminal element. But if I break in somebody's car, ooh, a passport that I can't use. Ooh, some bank statements that I can't use. Ooh, let me take these things out of this car because I'm just stealing everything I see. And it just makes no sense for me to have another man's passport and his bank statements. Yeah, forget all this other stuff, the change out the cup holder and all this other nice stuff that's in. No, I ain't even gonna steal the whole car. I want your passport and your bank statements. That's what I'm stealing out your car. Because that's what's
Trust
hot right now in these streets.
Trust in my destiny made she's reading my mind because I was about to say this. Who walks around with their passport and social security card? Because I was always taught to, first of all, that passport is big. I have enough stuff in my purse. I'm not going around town with my passport. The only time I'm having my passport is if I'm leaving the country. And social security card, I think I learned that in school or something, in a business class where they said, you shouldn't carry your social security card around. So, I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And another thing, he keeps saying his passport was stolen. Why did, I don't know if it was Crail Lewis or the Red Hat guy, um, why did they say his passport had been turned in? So if it was stolen, it can't be turned in. Which is it? Was it stolen or was it turned in? Because you have to do that when you get arrested and they're considering you for bail. That's what you have to do.
And then Banks said, I guess they left the black bag. Yeah, okay, so let's just weigh it out. You got this black bag full of liquid V and all kind of dildos and masks, but you took this man bank statements and you took this man passport. I'm just saying, if one of them was gonna be on the black market, hello, it's probably gonna be the black bag with the dildos and the mask and shit. I'm just saying. What I'm gonna do with your bank statements, bruh? All this bad news and and negativity. I can't do nothing with that. I can't travel with your passport. Why would I steal your passport? You know what I'm saying? None of this makes
Exactly.
sense. None of this makes sense.
Because if you want a passport, you can go. There are people who sell passports. So if you want a passport, you just go get you one off the street. You don't need to steal somebody's. I mean, come
Right.
on. What is
And
somebody going to do with your passport?
I said this before. I don't know where I said it at, but I said this before. The Waffle House that he is referring to. Okay, I know exactly where that is in Buckhead. I know the one he's talking about because I know in like reference to where his shop was. I know where that Waffle House is. There is no way with all them lights that somebody broke into his car. It's not a place that you could park and then not notice with people going in and out of Waffle House that somebody's breaking into the car. It's just not that type of place. It's not. They don't even have a place for you to park where it would be, like, oh well, he was parked over here, so that's how they got it. No, he would have been in either view of the car or one of the employees or somebody coming in and out. Stealing something out of a Waffle House parking lot just isn't possible, especially in that particular Waffle House. It's just not something that can happen. So that's a whole other thing. But yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
X Complicated said, "Oop, there it is. It sounds like X trafficking, $100,000." Mm-hmm. It does. And now the Trust in My Destiny said in the laptop with hundreds of images. And that's what he was alluding to earlier about those images, because the Georgia Bureau, somebody from the Georgia Bureau of Investigations analyzed and determined, yes, these really are children. So, yeah, he just, a lady says Nesto's volunteering the 100K for some reason at Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries. Can you back it up again? Okay, let me see. I guess I gotta hit
But
play.
let me get it straight. Then, he has 4 warrants, Your Honor. Okay, first of all, my people over here know all my identification got stolen out my car. I got proof of all that at Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, at Waffle House. My passport, my bank account statements, all my shit I had with me getting ready to travel. Okay, got broken into. I got records of all that in Buckhead at the Waffle House. Okay, I got all that. Okay, now we're gonna step on. Oh, well, Mr. Williams, he's a threat to society, and the person don't want you to come out. She don't want you to come out because you might do something to her. Wait a minute, that makes no sense. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why it don't make no sense. I ain't never seen nobody who been abused and, okay, sodomized, for going on, as they say, going on 2 years, ain't said nothing to nobody. That don't make sense to me. All right, let me get it all the way
Break
straight.
it down.
What don't really make sense to me? Why, if your daddy invested $100,000 into you, and then you turn around and convince him, daddy, and your daddy say, now you don't have to do nothing you don't want to. Are you okay? Ask you that 1,000 times. But what you do is you
Why would this girl's daddy tell her she didn't have to do anything she didn't want to? Did y'all catch that? That's very interesting. Why would this girl's daddy say that? She does not have to do anything she doesn't want to.
And the other thing is his words. See, this is why Nesto, for his own sake, needed to shut the fuck up, because what he said was, "I've never known anyone to be ard, sodomized, all that stuff." So what you're saying is that you've known people that you've done this to that have said something. Because why would you phrase it in that way? Why would you say, "I've never known"? You see what I'm saying? Why would you put yourself in where he's saying, "I've never known anyone to do"? So what you're saying is that the people that you have known to have had this happen to them. So that means that you do know victims. That means that you are familiar with what happens to those victims. And you're saying that this particular victim is acting out of order or acting in a way you've never seen before. See, I can't say that because I ain't never been around nobody like that. So, but what Nesto is saying is that I've never known somebody that went through that and not say nothing. This is why he needs to shut the fuck up. But see, it's too late. As they say, the cat is out the bag. But he's basically incriminating himself in this entire conversation by trying to be smart, by trying to be quote unquote educated, and like he said, speak his story. Or what they said, talk your talk. Yeah, talk your talk gonna get you sentenced to your cell.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I want to say something too. I meant to say earlier that Muffin 218 said when people go into your car to steal, um, they never go and pick through. They don't just go picking through. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take that. No, they just smash and grab, and that's
Mm-hmm.
true. I agree with that. They smash and they grab. They don't just pick. Oh, I'll take a passport. Oh, let me take this. Let me take that. Mm-mm. Nola
And they're
Brown
not gonna
said
grab.
this video. Nola Brown said this video will probably be played in court. I hope it is.
And
Go
they're,
ahead,
and they're
Neil.
not gonna take paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I've had my car broken into before. They took my radio. They took all my. At the time, it was cassettes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little older. They took my cassettes. They took some CDs. Ain't nobody took my registration to the car. Ain't nobody took. You know what I'm saying? Like paperwork. Like I had some mail in the car. Ain't nobody took my Visa bill. You know what I'm saying? They don't take stuff like that. It just doesn't. It never sounded right when he said that they stole. Why would they do that? Like for what? You know what I'm saying? Like they would down now they'll sit there and take your radio out, factory or not. They'll sit there and they'll take anything else that they see of value. There is no value for another person's passport. It's just not.
Trust in My Destiny wants to know who the fuck would give Nesto 100K to get their child's career off the ground when he
Thank you.
has no experience doing that. Yeah, I ain't
Thank
never
you.
heard of anybody he's put on. Not one
Right.
person.
Right.
Not one person.
DM on Instagram. You thought I was gone. You thought I got ghosts. No, I was locked up. You DM me and my daddy, he back in town. We're ready to meet up. But you went down there and let that police officer track you down through my phones. Let's go all the way back. Now let's get back. Let's get real nasty with it. They put me on TV talking about, oh, we're gonna have all these people gonna come up and they're gonna say they're a victim. The same people they talking about is come through my phone relationships that I had with people in my phone. Okay, ain't nobody came no forward. They used that in court and lied again. Just keep lying the same way. All right. Then on top of that, I knew it was a lie. Another lie.
Let me break this down. Okay, let's for fun. Let's just say they went through his phone and called people. They didn't tell the victims what to say. They called you're alleging they called these victims. Okay, we'll run with it. They called the victims. But the victim stories have nothing to do with them possibly going through your phone and calling them. I mean, what, they pulled the story out the air? Did the police write a script for the victims to read? I mean, come on. So we can go with his theory that the police called, but their stories are just that. They're stories. And you can't take that away from them.
And Stacy, that first twin, that's exactly my point. The Waffle House has more windows than parking spaces. There is no way that this story is true.
Sure does.
It's no way that this story is true.
I didn't know Stacy, that first twin, was in here. How are you doing? I didn't see her. Trust in My Destiny said, till this day, I'm surprised that when he was free, no one ever pow-powed him or laid hands on him. I don't know. They might have laid hands on him. That might have been what that girl's dad was going to do when they met up. Right. Who knows? But here's the thing. Okay, he says that the dad gave him $100,000. I've never heard him say what he did with it. You know, oh, I had a video shot. You know, oh, we cut a demo. What did he do with the money?
He probably bought Lamont.
He probably bought Lamont what, some pork chops?
Yeah, he probably bought Lamont some pork chops because that's probably the pork chop budget for Lamont. Is $100,000. That's not about right.
Bible lady said, notice how Sonia is being unusually quiet. She never sits quiet. The visit was strictly for Nesto to plead his case to the internet. And Deborah C says, Nesto don't know what the victim said. I think Sonia might have read it to him by the time of this visit. Yeah. So, but the police did not tell these victims what to say. Their story are just that, their stories. Jackie Gates said they didn't have to because they're laying hands on him in jail. That's why the glasses got broke. Pecan Chan said he put her up in one of the ambulances. Hey, look, no, that was a homeless woman that he helped, and he let her sleep in the ambulance, you know, for one night, I guess. And, you know, that's his community service. So he's a nice guy, and you know, people need to know that because he keeps telling us.
I didn't want to call her name out. They call her name out. You see what I'm saying? They making these accusations and saying these things about this woman. Not me. Okay, I know the people I deal with, and I know their characteristics. I know what they got going on. I know their mind frame, and I know they ain't trying to hurt nobody. Okay, I know that for a fact. I remember when I was out on the street, Melanie called me and said, "Don't folks trying to get me to cooperate against you." I'm like, "Who are you talking about?"
Lies.
When I got lost, I said, "Well, you know what? This ain't my fault." She asked me to forgive her, and I said, "Yes, I do forgive you. There ain't no problem. Everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. But what happened was when I got locked up, it took me 1.5 years to figure out, wait a minute. If I committed a crime in Fulton County down here on the south side
of it, getting ready to talk that mess that he's getting ready to say, he got from Sonia. And Trust in My Destiny, I guess she is our she's the spell checker for the night. And I did notice that he said accusation and what do you say, characteristics? Yeah, I caught that.
South Fulton over here, I'm supposed to have a south side warrant. All these warrants that's coming is coming from Roswell. Wait a minute. Only crime I did was not committed in Roswell. That means you've been sitting here plotting ever since I've been in here, sticking charges on me.
Okay.
every other month
Okay.
on some crap. Okay. Here's another thing. I don't know if you know it not. That's not my concern. But I just received a letter this morning saying that I'm getting divorced. I'm getting divorced and next month. Okay. So I'm reading the letter. The letter say, "Oh, we've been separated since March 2022." Hold up. If we've been separated March 22, how your name get on a lease out there in Roswell in a house out there? That makes no sense. Okay. I know what I got going on in my life.
Nesto, that's why they called it fraud, because her name is on a house that she knows nothing about. Duh. And let me tell you something. I don't care. If you have warrants out on you, any police station can arrest you. The first police officer who pulls you over can arrest you. It does not matter if he's Roswell, Henderson County, Gwinnett, it doesn't matter. DCAB, whatever. If you have a warrant, they can arrest you.
So let me ask
And
you.
he also, I don't think he go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. Let me ask you this: if you never committed a crime, would you have worded that in that way? Like,
Mm-mm.
would you have said the crimes I committed was supposed to be? Would you have said that at all if you ain't committed no crime? Like you, I'm telling you, this is why I said Sean Hoover has the hardest job in the world trying to defend this man. He said, in his own words, the crimes I committed were supposed to be in Roswell. Wait, hold on, bruh. Why are you saying that if you are also saying that you did nothing wrong? Because what I'm going to say is I never committed any of these crimes. But see, again, Dion told him, Dion said, when you start talking, you don't know when to shut it off. You get beside yourself. And he's getting besides himself and he's admitting to it. Like if we go back through this, if we really just comb through this whole thing, he has admitted to at least 4 different crimes. And
Yes.
and just the fact that he's saying right now, if I committed a crime over here, why is the warrant coming from over here? His concern right now is not being innocent. His concern is where the warrant is coming from for the crimes that he has committed. He just said it.
Banks said someone needs to timestamp this for wootin' woo woo. Woody woo woo. Hey Rosie. Yeah, I mean, this man he's giving away the evidence. He's
Right.
just giving away the evidence. And no one's the bad part about it is nobody's even asking for it. He's just giving it away.
And that's the thing about the gag order. How you gonna want to gag us from talking about it when this man sat up here and made this video, knowing that this video visit was going to be seen? Because at this point, they knew that they were coming out. They knew phone calls from prison was putting these out. So he is voluntarily doing this to talk about his case. Because remember, talk your talk. They was banking on your silence. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so stupid. You know who was banking on your silence? Your lawyer was banking on your silence, you idiot. That's who was banking on your silence. But no, what you doing right now has probably just completely destroyed his case.
Rossi Rossi said he's looking for a loophole versus a defense because there is no defense. Exactly.
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 Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That is exactly what he is doing, a loophole.
You know what I'm saying? I know my wife do not live in no bullshit. She ain't gonna live in no bullshit. She'll stand out the front door before she go in, especially if it's raggedy.
And nobody's trying to live next door to somebody they know. Why would you move next door to Erica?
Hold. Let me get this straight. She don't play that shit anyway. Okay? She's a super grown ass woman. She not finna be standing next to no woman and all that. And y'all doing business with her. She ain't finna do all that. That ain't making none of that makes no sense. It's on record. Here's a record. I told her not to go down there and talk to them folks. Guess what? Went right on behind her back and talked to them folks down there.
Wait a minute.
You see?
She's
I
a
ain't
grown
making this.
woman. She can go and talk to whoever. What do you mean behind her back? This man is nuts.
No, she's
No,
not a grown
I'm not
woman.
making this stuff up
She's a super
at all.
grown woman. You forgot
I'm not.
that she's a super.
So
she
what I'm
come with
saying
a
to you is
cake.
that they can say whatever they want to say.
You forgot.
She
She's a
come with
super
a
grown
cake
woman.
because she's super grown.
She's super grown, and she's not a woman. She's a woman. It's a woman. So you got to know the difference between a woman and a good person. Because see, you could be a good person and not a woman. And if somebody love you because you're a good person and not a woman, they can't climb on top of you. So see, when they climb on top of you, see, they get the love and not just the lust. And that's why you got to be a good woman, so that way you could be a good person. Thank you.
Nola Brown. Nola Brown says Sonya is just listening to her man spill all them lies and tea. Yup. Miss Mad About Music said first he said it was a million house. Now he's saying it's a raggedy house. Yeah, see, he can't even keep his lies of sentences correct. He forgot
Mm-mm.
he said that. And a lady said, "What kind of logic is that? Nobody lives next door to the people they know." Yeah, I didn't understand that either. I really did not understand that. Pecan Tan said, "Native in your Shirley voice, hun, I thought you checked your warrants daily." Yeah, remember that? Who does
Yeah,
that? Who
yeah,
does that? Banks
yeah.
said Nesto has contorted his brain into a pretzel trying to make sense out of nothing.
Look, PW. That's because none of that shit makes sense. So it really doesn't matter how you say it. Like it doesn't make sense whenever he starts talking about see a woman. See, when you're a good person, see, my best friend, he a good person, but see, he ain't a woman. So I can't climb on top of him. Cause when you got a good woman and not a good person, then you got it all in one and you can fall in love. Otherwise, it's just lust when you climb on top of it. Don't none of that shit make sense. So it doesn't matter how you say it.
Trusted My Destiny wants to know, does the super grown woman costume come with tights, a leotard, and knee boots?
Hope so.
How are you doing? Just ask Shar. Um, sh- she has a question, or she has a statement to make. What in the Nico Suave is going on? Hello. What's going on is we are breaking down this man's story. We are breaking it down, and we are correcting his lies. That's what we're doing, correcting his lies.
At the end of the day, when I get in that courtroom, that trial, they gotta set me free on the real fact. You can't
Come on.
take back what you already said now.
Nope, because it's all documented.
It's all documented.
Did they bring you the transcripts from the last hearing?
No, I ain't got it yet, but I'm going to get it.
Okay. I sent them to her. I sent them to Hannah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get them, but I have a photographic memory because I listen a lot. And I listen very well, very well. So, second of all, when I got that computer, I bought them all for my patrol.
First of all, he has a photographic memory, and I don't know if Native heard this time again, but he's given us a second of all, but didn't give us a first of all.
Yeah, he does this a lot. He does that a lot when he's talking. He's be like, yeah, see, I got a photographic memory. And second of all, wait, nigga, where the first one at? Was that the first of all? Was that that's what he do. And if he got a photographic memory, I'm trying to figure out what kind of camera is in his brain, because he must got like one of them Fuji film. Remember the disc camera that you put the disc in? He must have one of them for his photographic memory, because he sure forget about. I don't know them folks. I ain't never seen them people. Them people don't know me. I ain't heard of them folks. Just saying.
Oh God. Got a photographic memory. And second of all, and we never hear a third of all.
No, it's
Miss
never
Mad
a
About
third.
Music.
You can't
Miss Mad
count.
About Music said your photographic memory controls your hearing. Okay, I'll make a note of that. I Revive says photographic memory, and he ain't remember anything he was taught in English class.
He ain't never been to an English class. Why are you giving him English class? That man ain't never been inside of an English class. He has never been inside of it, and that's why he can't remember that. Come on now.
Bible Lady says photographic memory using the old school disposal camera.
Got a Fuji disposable, 35 millimeter.
Oh, Deborah C said Nasty Nesto wants some of that spiked baby oil for his cellmate late night love.
Damn.
He might as well get used to it because he gonna be there.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Oh my gosh.
Patrol car. If you go on my, if it's still up, go on my site, my security website, Nesto's Elite Security.
That one's still up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will see.
Only one that's down is the main one.
Okay, you will see me standing out there with, I think, 6 patrol cars with my name on it. 6. The police get there and say, "Oh, that's a front." I ain't never had no front business. I had my business. I like what I like, and I put my name.
It's a front.
In this visit,
Oh,
on
what
April
did I
22nd,
do? No. It's a front because, first of all, it's not in your name. You may have put them on all of the cars and things, but it is not in your name. None of them. And you have this business, but the business doesn't seem to do any business. That's why it is a front, Nestos. Come on.
2024, Nesto pleads his case to Sonia and, in my opinion, to you.
Why is a video? Why is Jay? Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Jay is talking in my ear about another video, and this one is playing. Because look, here we go again. Can anybody hear that? Am I the only one who hears that? What is going on? Hey, Vic to the Veil. I'm gonna play this one more time because y'all acting like y'all can't hear this. I'm not having it.
YouTube. He talks about.
Y'all don't hear that. See, thank you, I Revive. She heard it. What is going on? Why do we hear this? I think
it went back to the beginning.
Let me see where I'm at. It couldn't have, because if you see, they're still talking.
Yeah, but if you look at
Let
the
me
time,
see.
look at the time. It's 10 seconds in. Like, look at the time.
Okay. Well, at least y'all didn't accuse me of being crazy this time. Y'all know how y'all do.
Did they bring you the transcripts from the last hearing?
No, I ain't got it yet, but I'm gonna get
it. Okay. I sent them to her. I sent them to Hannah.
Yeah. Well,
Hannah can get her own transcripts. And Bible Lady, why are you taking your wig off about to run? That's what I want to know.
But I have a photographic memory because I listen a lot, and I listen very well, very well. So, second of all, when I got that computer I bought them all for my patrol car. If you go on if it's still up, go on my site, my security website, Nesto's Elite Security.
That one's still up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will see.
Only one that's down is the main one.
Okay, you will see me standing with, I think, 6 patrol cars with my name on it. 6. The police get there and say, "Oh, that's a front." I ain't never had no front business. I had my business. I like what I like, and I ain't put my name on shit if I don't goddamn stand for it. I stand on everything I believe.
Y'all not gonna do that to me. It's complicated. Says, have you been drinking again? I drunk some tea. Bible Lady says she's taking her wig off and running because I'm hearing voices. That's okay. Y'all trying to do me like y'all too native. I'm not having it.
And got my name on it because I believe in myself and I believe in my product. Okay, so let me go all the way back. I gotta keep going now. I gotta keep going because I'm gonna keep
Go
talking.
ahead.
Tell it.
I'm gonna
Keep
keep
talking.
talking. No, you ain't hyping me up. Let's get that straight too. You ain't hyping me up. You ain't got no influence. You ain't got none of that. I could be dead tomorrow and the truth ain't no never get out. Well, I know he did it.
Right.
I know he did.
Right.
No, 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 no. This shit done caused some super chaos in my life that I don't understand. But right now, I'm gonna make sure my name's straight because my name gonna still continue going on every business that I have. I'm not gonna have nobody walking around. Well, you know what? I have one eye open, one eye closed. But he might be them type of people. I ain't none of them type of people. I ain't never
Mm-hmm.
was them type of people. Ain't never will be with them type of people. So like I said,
See how he just lied? He just said his businesses were in his name. He ain't never had a business in his name. And a lady, I'm with you. What product? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Muffin said state of the art computers for cars, but he got a personal computer from a pawn shop. Well, he claims the what he got from the pawn shop was for his security cars. But here's the thing, he only had one because he keeps saying they were for his it was for his security car, but it's he only got one. So do the rest of the cars not have one? And if it was for the car, why did he take it in and out? Because there was a call when he said the only thing he did with that computer was take it to work and then take it home and it sat on the counter at home. So he was basically trying to say that anybody could have put those images on there. But you said that was for your car. So why are you carrying it here, there, and everywhere?
And
He
why?
can't keep his
I
lies
mean, let's
straight.
let's step back two steps. Why would you need a police style computer, right, for your security business? You are security. Security's job is not to run nobody plates. Security job is not to run nobody license. Security job is not to even check for warrants. Security is to make sure that you ain't peeing on the side of the building. Security is to make sure that if you get too loud, you leave them people establishment. Security job, like why do you even need this computer, bruh? This is a security company. Nesto's security, not Nesto's police. So the fact that he even felt the need to have this computer is kind of troubling when you think about the kind of person that he is. The fact that he would have that kind of access or a computer that could do basically what the police have it set to do is kind of troublesome if you really stop and think about it. Because like somebody put into the chat, Nesto is a dangerous person. So you're giving a dangerous person a piece of equipment where they can access all this information to check for warrants and run license plates and all this stuff. Why do you need that in the first place? So none of his cars should have had it.
allegedly allegedly in Harmon said so he can scam to get people's information.
Right.
Yeah,
Again,
jackpot bingo.
yeah, again, but again, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. My point is that should none of his cars had it. Like none of them cars should because it's a security company. Do y'all remember seeing the video? And I remember the first time I saw it. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I ever seen in my life. The video where Shirley is going to the restaurant and it's a dude with like an AK-47 standing outside the car, and one dude's opening up and he got on a bulletproof vest. Where is Shirley eating at where she needs somebody to get her out the car with an AK-47 and a bulletproof vest? I don't understand. Like the whole thing was so ridiculous to me. And and I'm like, wait, because normally if you do have security like that's just for like opening car doors and stuff like that, they ain't got no doggone AK-47. What is he doing with a gun that big around his neck? I couldn't figure that out. I just don't understand.
Bank Bank says police PCs are the same as yours. It's the software that is loaded that makes it police. The only thing is mounting and stability, basically the look of it. And you know something, I find it hard to believe that when he got, I don't understand how he was going to use it. because you can't make me believe that the police got rid. First of all, when the police get rid of their computers, it's usually done at the police station, just like, they get rid of their cars and they have an auction for the public. They don't just take them to pawn shops. That's number one. And number two, I can't imagine that you can put anything in a police computer unless it's from the criminal justice system. I just don't believe that you can do that. So his theories and logic is not making any sense to me. Allegedly, in Harmon said maybe in the deep hood with a good finger licking barbecue chicken. I guess that's where she needs to be escorted with
But I'm saying,
with the.
but when I was looking at the surroundings, I know the good finger looking barbecue hood spots, right? When I looked at the surroundings, I'm like, she's in, like, it was like Sandy Springs, or it was like either Sandy Springs, Roswell, somewhere up there where there's a bunch of white people and there's no crime. So why did these people stand around like she was in danger? They was getting her out the car. I couldn't figure that out. I really couldn't figure that out.
Banks said, and I honestly think they don't sell them. They're better of they destroy them.
Yeah.
The risk is too high. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
They don't just, a police officer can't say, "Oh, I'm going to pawn this computer."
How much can you give me for this police computer? And don't check it to have anything on it. I'm just going to give it to the pawn shop.
Now, Vic to the Veil has made us aware of something that some of you don't know. People were asking what his product was, and Vic to the Veil said it's his valuable peen. Valuable, I stuck that part in there, but that's what it is. That's his product.
Let me get it all the way straight now. If I'm sitting up here rapping somebody, you think that this person here, anybody with common sense, would go to Shirley? Shirley, your husband doing this to me. Can you make him stop? Oh, I'm just so hurt. Come on, man. Come on. Stop playing. The truth. And then here's another thing. They forgot that I got video and recording of all our conversation with her father that broke it all the way down with her whole entire family. This is a gangster. What I'm saying here, finna sit here and on a gangster daughter that niggas can put hits on you every day. Come on, man. Come on. Make this make sense to me.
Right.
Okay.
Out of everybody you deal with, you pick the one with the family that's the most to do something to. They all scared of you. I was like, scared of who?
I thought Nesto was the MFNG. That stands for motherfucking gangster. So I'm confused. Why is he making a big deal out of that? This man was a gangster.
But Legacy Moon, he did it again. He did it again. He admitted to doing something again. He said, if I'm R-ing you, like, he didn't say I would never do that to anybody. That's not what he said. He said, and you got to understand the way lawyers work when it comes to these statements and when it comes to these words. He keeps admitting that if the circumstance was different, he would do it a different way. That's the way the lawyer interprets what he's saying. He's saying, if I'm R-ing you, you're not going to go to Shirley and be like, Shirley, he's hurting me. So in other words, you deal with victims or you victimize people who are silent. That's the way that will be interpreted by anybody that deals with the law and argues for a living. You see what I'm saying? A Pam Esquire would eat this up on what he's saying. See, this is why he needs to stop speaking his truth and talking his talk, because they were thinking on your silence. Okay, because he keeps admitting shit. He keeps admitting the type of person that he is, and it keeps coming out, and he doesn't even understand what he's saying. He doesn't even understand that that's what he's doing. But I guarantee that if Sean Hoover has seen this particular call, I'm pretty sure that just how we're breaking this down, Sean Hoover, if he's worth a damn, is telling him, that this is why you need to stop saying these things. This is why you need to not say anything. Rossi, you right. He needs to shut up for his own good. But he's not. He thinks that he's making all these grand points. He thinks that he is just showing, where he's, this, and I'm gonna get this out. Hold on. I'm gonna tell him. I said, speak your truth, because they were banking on your silence. And he really thinks that he is being, some sort of like super lawyer for himself when he's digging himself a hole every single part of this story. He is virtually admitting what he's doing by saying that if the circumstance was this, why would I do that, instead of saying I didn't do it at all.
Right. And something, well, it's complicated. Said he really got into Shirley's head. And with a criminal history, he's not allowed to have a security company. That's why I was in somebody else's name. Deborah C said, keep talking, dumbass, nasty Nesto. And Nola Brown said, it's too late for him to be quiet. And I'm going to tell you
Right.
something else. I don't know if anybody caught it. He said that, he has all of their interactions recorded. Do we have a Diddy situation here? I mean, here again, you just told on yourself. You've got the recordings. Okay. All right, Diddy. Recordings. All right.
Wait, Muffin 218 said he baptized his ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
I mean, they can play this video in court and nothing else has to be said. Because
Thank
he's
you.
just telling on himself. Between this one and the interview he did with Sylvia, yeah, he's telling on himself. And I would, as an attorney, I would play both of those calls and go on with the let the jury go out and vote. That's what I would do.
Because if I'm listen, let make it make sense. If I'm in jail and R is one of my charges, I am not going to give you an R scenario. You see what I'm saying? Why would I give you
Hmm.
a scenario in which, if I'm doing this thing that I'm incarcerated for already and I'm already being charged for, why would I give you a scenario in which, okay, here's what I would do, and if you was like this, I wouldn't do it, but if you was like this, I might do it, or if you was the type, Shirley, he hurt me, I wouldn't do it, but oh, so what you're saying is that if she didn't do that, you would. That's what it boils down to.
Hmm.
You don't give yourself scenarios in which you put yourself in the crime that you're being accused of. I've never been to law school, but even I know that shit, Nesto. Like, like even I know that.
Well, another thing that he's doing besides presenting the prosecution's case is, and somebody mentioned this earlier in the chat, he never once said he didn't sleep with that girl. He's
Correct.
never said that. All he's doing is giving scenarios of, very much so like OJ. If I did it, this is what I do. That's
Exactly.
that's what he's giving. That is what he is giving.
Come on, make it make sense. I got all the recordings. I'm not worried at all. Trust me, I'm not. We can take it all the way to the bat ball end. I'm gonna win. Okay. You tell a lie, you got to keep continuing telling
Gotta
a
keep
lie.
lying, right?
Okay. So, and I also know we went to the preliminary. If you got it, if anybody else got it, it will say, "Do you have any evidence that this man committed any crime?" Guess what it says on the transcript? No, we don't have any evidence because he sold this, he did it. Come on, man. Come on. You sit here and start plotting last October 2022 and you held back because the DA told you got to get something on this man because I done told the world that this man got 16 more warrants coming. You waited all the way into the day I made a year in here to put them horrific warrants on me.
Did y'all hear that? They told the world. Banks said, I missed that part. They done told the world. So these folks had to come up with a case, something, anything, after a year to keep him in there. They told the world. My goodness.
Wait,
And
bat ball in.
now you got me looking like a real clown on the street. So in your
What
mind,
you laughing at, Nita?
Bible lady, he said, you missed it. He said, to the bat ball in. The bat ball in. I thought I was the only one that heard that. I mean, I have heard some country sayings before, trust me. But the bat ball in, I ain't never heard of the bat ball in. I promise. I promise.
Bible lady said that was horrific. Not horrific, but horrific. Okay. Trusted by Destiny wants to rewind.
All the way to the bat ball in. Yes, indeed. This man is
way down with her whole entire family.
Was that far enough? Is this far enough?
Yeah.
This is a gangster. What I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
I'm finna sit here and go on a gangster daughter that niggas can put hits on you every day. Come on, man. Come on. Make this make sense to me.
Right.
Okay.
Out of everybody you deal with, you pick the one with the family that's the most to do something to. They all scared of you.
Come on.
I was like, scared of who?
Man, come on. Make it make sense. I got all the recordings. I'm not worried at all. Trust me. I'm not. We can take it all the way to the bat ball end. I'm gonna win. Okay. You tell a lie, you gotta continue telling.
Gotta keep lying, right?
Okay. So
we
I did not hear that.
Bat ball in. We can take it all the way to the bat ball in.
Oh no. Wait, somebody please. Is that a country thing? I don't know what that means.
I have heard some country stuff before. I ain't never heard bat ball in. I ain't never heard bat ball in. I promise. That's new to me. That's new to me.
PW said that means nothing. Oh my gosh, I can't. Nestos Shackles Shuffles. This name always trips me up. Walk of Shame says Nesto and Sonia are bat ball crazy. Yeah,
I'm saying.
I guess that's what that means. Because I just, oh my gosh.
Southside Chi-Town. I have no idea.
We went to the
I have no
preliminary.
idea. I have
If you
no
got
idea.
it, anybody else?
Bat ball in. Because I don't know. Southside Chi-Town want to know what is the bat ball in. I have no idea what the bat ball in. All I know is
what am I reading over here?
Nesto said we gonna take it all the way to the bat ball in. That's what's about to happen.
Bank once she said, isn't it a home run?
Wouldn't home run be easier to say? Like, wouldn't it just be easier to say home run? But no, he said we're gonna take it all the way to the bat ball in. Okay. All right, no stuff.
Raydell Lewis says you can't make this ish up. No, you can't. I Revived says last inning, Nesto's brain is scrambled egg.
It's all the way to the bat ball in.
Complicated said bravo. It's complicated says bravo, Sonia and Nesto helping the prosecution team.
Yep.
Exactly. And Nola Brown says, Native, you will be saying back ball in from now on. For real.
I'm gonna tell. Look, when I talk to my manager on Monday, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but we can take this all the way to the bat ball in. Okay. That's just it. We're gonna take it all the way to the bat ball in.
Oh my gosh, the call. Let me see. Oh, I guess I gotta hit play.
I have one eye open, one eye closed. But he might be them type of people. I ain't none of them type of people. I ain't never was them type of people. Ain't never will be with them type of people. So I'm like I said, let me get it all the way straight now.
Come on.
If I'm sitting up here rapping somebody, you think that this person, anybody with common sense would go to Shirley? Shirley, your husband doing this to me. Can you make him stop? Oh, I'm just so hurt. Come on, man. Come on. Stop playing. And then here's another thing. They forgot that I got video and recording of all our conversation with her father that broke it all the way.
Okay. Bank says stop on one eye open and one eye closed.
Down with her whole entire family. This is a gangster. What I'm saying here, finna sit here and on a gangster daughter that niggas can put hits on you every day. Come on, man. Come on. Make this make sense to me.
Right.
Okay.
Out of everybody you deal with, you pick the one with the family that's the most to do something. They all scared of you.
Come on.
I was like, scared of who?
Man, come on. Make it make sense. I got all the recordings. I'm not worried at all. Trust me. I'm not. We can take it all the way to the bat ball end. I'm going to win. Okay? You tell a lie, you got to keep continue telling
Gotta keep lying, right?
Okay. So, and I also know we went to the preliminary. If you got it, if anybody else got it, it would say, "Do you have any evidence that this man committed any crime?" Get what it says on the transcript.
What it say?
No, we don't have any evidence because he sold this, he did it. Come on, man. Come on. You sit here applauding last
pulmonary hearing
October 2022, and you held back because the DA told you got to get something on this man because I done told the world that this man got 16 more warrants coming. You waited all the way until the day I made.
He told the world that because you did, dummy. Allegedly, in Harmon says he got all the recordings of the bat ball Indians.
Wait.
Soul Power said he is definitely worried. Yes, he is.
Eerie Vibe said that if I tell my manager we're gonna take it all the way to the bat ball end, off to HR you go. Off the HR, I can't lie. That probably would be where I would be next. Would be I get a call from HR. Absolutely. If I told my boss that we're gonna take it all the way to the bat ball end. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Well, Muffin 218 took the initiative to Google this, and she says Google says it could mean hitting the ball with the tip of the bat for it to go harder and faster.
I'm sure
that's what my friend Google said.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Nesto meant. Yes, that's what he meant. Yes. Right.
A year in here to put them horrific warrants on me. And now you got me looking like a real clown on the street. So in your mind, you think I'm a fool. I ain't folding. I ain't gonna fold. I'm standing with the truth.
Gotta know when to hold.
Because the phone finna cut off. Okay. The social media would tear your face off if you don't sit here and watch yourself. Okay. What I'm saying about that is, if I don't worry about what somebody's saying about me and they don't have their facts together, they never lived in my household. They never lived the way I was living. They never had the businesses I done had. They didn't have the go-getter spirit that I had. If I would have took the time to listen to the people back then, I would have never made it. I would have never made it. Okay, give you an example. They try to destroy you as well. Oh, he talking about you on the telephone. Here's a phone call. Guess what? Normal people talk every day. It just my phone calls are being leaked
No,
out.
they're not.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that caused enemy in my circle. They done depleted every asset that I had or have,
Every
but yet
asset.
you still sitting here. Still sitting here. Hold on. You
We're full
still
of
sitting
telling.
here. You had some things you needed to say. You got it off your chest. Okay, guess what? This is me. Hold on. This is me. You can't let small things get in your way. You can't let small things get in your way. Because you let small things get in your way, you will not win at the end. I'm going to
Right.
win at the end. So guess what? I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate everything. No, because you're suffering as well. Okay, you're suffering as well.
By her
And
own
my
choice.
I'm
last,
suffering how? Oh,
you're suffering as well. You're suffering as well. My
well,
buddy
of
Dre,
course.
my buddy Dre, they dog him out. He trying to figure out what's going on himself. Dogging him out every day. Okay, it is what it is. It dogging my son out. He back and forth. Everybody gets confused. But here's the thing: the people know me. They know I'm gonna come out of this situation with a win. If they really truly understand my character. You understand what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
Right. Your character.
Character.
My character. So all this old trying to call me a predator or a predator or whatever they call that shit, a pervert, whatever.
Right.
That shit is out the motherfucking door, home. It's out the door. I don't have time to do all that. And guess what? I ain't never sat around long enough to sit here and entertain shit like that. I like big shit. And I'm gonna continue keeping doing big shit.
Grown
So
shit.
it is
Grown shit.
exactly.
Grown shit.
So it is what it is. I want to get a straight eye. If I was such a villain, this was 2 years ago. Okay, I just thought about this 2 years ago. It's prom time. It's prom time again. You
Mm-hmm.
see, it took me 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to wash my own car because I was so proud to go to my fucking my grown daughters, my
Granddaughter.
grown granddaughters. I'm getting hype again.
Graduation. Graduation.
I said I'm gonna slow it down. I said I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down.
Don't stroke out.
I'm
Don't
gonna slow
stroke
my
out.
down. No, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down. Cause here's the thing.
All right. He's just talking too much. That girl said Nesto needs another charge for destroying the English language. I agree with that. Bible lady said, please hit that thumbs up. Yes, please do that. A lady says, where did this ninja come from?
It's an awesome question.
Pecan Tan says, I can't decide. Tan says, I can't decide who is dumber. Her not correcting his English. Oh, I know, right? Even Silverback told to stop talking. Well, yeah, she may have said that, but then she proceeds to
Interview
interview
him.
him.
Yeah. I think
Stephanie Ag. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say this.
Go ahead.
So when you think about what he's saying, like I know it's all stringing together and it's all long and it makes your brain hurt. But let's really stop and think about what he's saying. He went from and switched to his legal case. All right, the case that's being tried in court. He switched over to try to again claim that he didn't say what he said to Sonya. Did y'all catch that? When he said that when he refused to listen to the recording, when she said, "Oh, I'm gonna play the recording for you. I don't want to hear you getting me all out my character for nothing. I'm gonna go in the hole." That call. He then tries to slip in that some kind of way YouTube did that. Some kind of way YouTube made it to where we're trying to throw division between him and her. Did y'all catch that? That he tried to slip that in? It has nothing to do with his court case. Right. So he tried to he while he was on the YouTube train of blaming YouTube for everything, says that, oh, you suffering. How is Sonya suffering when all Sonya got to do is not call you or not take a visit? All Sonya had to do was sit her little bony ass down. How is she suffering when this is self-inflicted? Ain't nobody tell her to come out here and defend this man who she barely knows and claims to not have known that he was married when she slept with him. How is she suffering when all she got to do is shut the fuck up? Like shut the fuck up is so easy to do. It's a easy. Watch that. Watch, I'm about to do it right now. See, you can shut the fuck up anytime you want to. See,
well, Ebony said it's a lot of AI out there.
It's a lot of AI out there. It's a lot of AI. But the thing about it is that he switched from, and this is what lets me know that both of them are off, because YouTube has nothing to do with the court case. He's saying that some kind of way YouTube has destroyed his life. Oh, it's destroyed Dion's life. Oh, it's destroyed Dre's life. All these people have to do is not log into YouTube. Guess what? They wouldn't hear a damn thing. Or if they are on YouTube, look up cat videos. There's a lot of cat videos out there. That's all they really got to do. They don't have to click on the Nesto phone calls from prison videos. They don't have to click on my letters. They don't have to click on Legacy Moon at Night where we dog them and we bash black women and black men because that's all we do. They don't have to listen to any of this. They are choosing to listen to this. It's not destroying anything, but it just goes to show you how off base they are when it comes to this whole defense, because they're saying they're tying in YouTube to the criminal stuff, and it has nothing to do with this. Is entertainment, Sean Hoover, in case you listening. This is entertainment. This is not media. This is not news coverage. We are entertain. We are commenting on something that is public record, sir. So I'm gonna need you to go have several seats and try not to split your pants again, and leave us alone, because this has, I know they've convinced you that this has something to do with the case, but this has nothing to do with the criminal case.
Al is cracking up at your cat videos.
I'm just saying. They ain't gotta watch this.
Now, Greer Jones has explained something to us. Well, first of all, no, I'll do Greer Jones first. She or he says, none of y'all had a bat and ball toy as a kid. Actually, it was a paddle with a ball attached with an elastic string. We called them bat and ball back in the day.
Okay.
So that's what he was talking about. That's what he was talking about.
But that's not what he was talking about. We not finna let this fly. I'm not finna let this fly. That's what he was talking about. The paddle ball. He said we gonna take it to the bat ball end. No, you gotta explain that for. I know with the bat ball, the paddle ball. I know about that, but put that in the context of what that idiot said. The bat ball end. Come on now. Shit. I know it's after dark, but come on now.
She's an introvert, says, man, I can't stand the way he speaks. I don't think any of us can. Soul Power says, I called that a paddle ball. I think that's what I called it too, a paddle ball.
It is. Now, what that got to do with the bat ball end? What do that have to do with the bat ball end? That's all I want to know.
I see how they do these folk. They do them in, and they be just good for the rest of their life. And they had their head hanging down with some shit. I ain't gonna say everybody's cookie queen. I ain't gonna say everybody goddamn innocent either. But I know me. I know my situation. I know me. So,
you see that? Greer Jones says when the string breaks, the bat
ball in. Okay, all right. Fair enough.
See,
I will accept that.
I don't know how to kill it. Sorry.
Right.
I love you very much. You have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks for taking
Call
your
me.
time. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure we're gonna keep this thing here rolling. Cause guess what? I'm not finna sit here and and whatever I do, somebody else got to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
So I love you very much.
And everything will come out.
That's coming out
Yes,
already.
it will.
Thank you.
Text messages and all.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful afternoon.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss.
So, first of all, I'd like to say if you are a member, please go to my community wall and look at the post so you can vote on what our documentary will be. I have some choices in there. So, please make sure you do that. 7 Ward tweet said, Lord, just got in. I'm missing it. Yeah, but you can be replayed. Banks says, I love these breakdowns. Now, y'all, we have managed to turn I think it was 28-minute visit to 2 hours and 41 seconds. And there are some people who have to go to bed because they have to work tomorrow. And I don't want to keep them up past their bedtime.
And just in
Some
case
of
y'all
y'all
want
are
to
going
know,
to church.
just in case y'all want to know, I'm some people. Okay, I'm some people. Some people is me. Okay, just just so y'all, just so we can be completely transparent. I'm some people. Okay.
Yeah, I want him to have, plenty of rest because we don't want him to go in there and tell his supervisor that this is bat ball crazy.
What you mean? What you mean I'm late? What you mean I'm late? Well, we gonna take this to the bat ball end.
Soul Power said it's time for this bat ball to end.
Oh boy,
But this
boy.
was an interesting call to break down of him telling on himself. So this was a good call for us to analyze. And I am not going to keep y'all on here. Now tomorrow, Native will be it's your strawberry Sunday, isn't it? Tomorrow at
Strawberry
1:30.
Sunday at 1:30. Here's one thing I'm not gonna let my black job do is keep me from my tribe. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna take this to the bat ball end. I promise I am. We gonna go tomorrow 1:30. Y'all come on over and we gonna talk about some Shirley Strawberry stuff. Um Tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna review a call or not, but I do know that I do have some things about Miss Strawberry that I'm awfully curious to get your opinions about. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you there.
Nestos Shackles said, what did Nestos Shackles say? Your basically your YouTube wife called you out. So what does that make me, the side chick? I don't like that. No, no, no.
Oh man. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So I know what I'm walking into. That's good to know. All right. I will we might have to get some counseling. Ebony, yes, 1:30 Eastern. Yes. So if you're in Central, that would be 12:30, and then Western, I don't know how the rest of that work. But listen, if you got your notifications set, YouTube is gonna tell you is gonna show you local time. So yeah, so get your notifications set and meet me at the Native Tribe House tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Time, 12:30 Central.
Hey, ATR only Echo knows you're going to be part of the replay game. Bank says Legacy Moon is too sweet to be a side dish.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
She's a dessert. Okay, that's what I am. I am a dessert. Bible lady said, lady, you better fight for your position until the best ball. The bat ball, yeah.
To the bat ball in.
Yeah, I've never been a side piece before. Isn't that something? Me and side piece just doesn't go together. I
Mm-mm.
am the meal, the dessert, and everything
There
else.
you go.
Come
There
on
you go.
now.
There you go. All the way to the bat ball in.
All right. Good night, everyone. I appreciate you all. You could have been anywhere else, but you were right here with me. Also, don't forget to my members, don't forget to go over there and vote. And let me see any other. Oh, and shout out to the magnificent Moonlight mods. I appreciate you so much for being here and doing the mod thing. And I still can't find my little thing. My little where is my thing at? Okay, well anyway, we're just gonna play some music because I can't find my thing that says goodbye. Uh, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Good night, y'all. I forgot to say good night.